Let's get into fan fiction for the day. Do I have any work stories that were funny?
Probably not.
No, I don't. I will say though, Horizon Forbidden West continues to be a fun game, while the plot continues to be hilariously racist.
Of course.
Yeah, we all saw that one coming. Um, and they included a water temple level too, and it sucked.
Oh,
Yep.
oh, that's why you were
Yep.
complaining to me about water level.
Yeah, it
You
was
meant there was
fucking awful.
I
literally.
should have told you about the
You
water
meant there
temple.
was. I'm gonna be honest. I was like, what do you mean they added a water level? Like,
I had to go get a
why am I measuring how much water is in a given area in this game? No,
Yeah, I literally had to go do a quest to build a diving mask so I could go underwater into a giant temple and do a bunch of little fucking side objectives to drain the temple of water so I could fight the boss.
oh. Did you
Yep.
make the diving mask out of silk?
No, I made the diving mask out of a
Pressure
metal
cooker
They
and
give you
rubber?
the
sphere,
diving masks, Sneaky.
a metal sphere and kneecaps. Machine
No, they
kneecaps.
give you the diving mask. You do have to get a few things,
Wait.
but they build it for you.
No, you build it.
Machine kneecaps.
You have to go collect the materials,
they're-
and you also build it.
I'm gonna have to assume then that there's
I was
probably
pretty sure
supposed
those
to be
tested it.
rubber. There's probably
No,
supposed to be
they
rubber
made
in
the
those joints
original,
with
but
machine
you
guns.
come in as the white woman intelligent savior to teach these ignorant savage men about how to make a real diving mask.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay, I remember now.
And quite literally, the tech tree goes from the first diving suit, which was that fucking barrel attached to an air pump.
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
you walk in and you're like, oh, well, can't you just make a better diving mask by just taking this round sphere, slapping some kneecaps and tubing on it, and now it can breathe air underwater, Star Wars rebreather style? And they're like, oh my god,
Yeah, it was a
you're
full
so
rebreather.
brilliant! You're so brilliant, Aloy! I can't believe we didn't think of that!
What was the sphere
was bad.
supposed to be like? Because we have that kind of rebreather in real life, but it's only
Uh,
good for like 30
It's
minutes to
called
an hour
it's called
underwater.
a pressure
currently?
sphere. When you go collect it, it's called a pressure sphere.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
Normally, normally I can parse sci-fi gobbledygook. I don't know what the fuck you. So you literally made it
Yes.
with rubber and a pressure cooker, a la
Yes.
Fallout New Vegas. I was
Yes.
joking, but no,
Yeah.
they actually went there.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. Here you go.
Okay, why am I being told here you go?
That's the mask.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Like,
take a
like
look
I
at
said, it's literally a Star
Oh,
Wars
God.
rebreather.
that.
Yep.
What?
Oh, what the
Yep.
fuck?
Yeah.
How is
Like-
that giving you any? Fuck you.
Oh, because it's passing the air through the machine kneecaps. Obviously.
Don't you know kneecaps generate oxygen?
I would have thought the kneecaps would be providing like the rubber for the seal because here's the thing. A kneecap or a joint having rubber on either end as cushioning makes a fuck ton of sense to me.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But it
Yeah,
doesn't
well,
look like that's
No.
what they used it for.
No.
No, kneecaps produce oxygen. They clean the oxygen, don't you know?
Yeah, all they needed was for Aloy and her
One-
immense brain
Wait.
to come in and save them from their maleness.
Hold on a second here. I'm looking at this list of stuff. That's not a pressure sphere, but anyway, compressed air capsule, machine.
There we go,
kneecap,
that's what it was.
Synthetic membrane.
Yeah.
Yep.
So then it's
I
not
assume
a
it's-
it's not a rebreather then. a compressed air capsule means that you're gonna have to refill that thing, and she
Nope.
does not have the
Nope,
tech for that.
nope, infinite
Nope,
breathing.
it works. It's infinite breathing. It does not refill at all. It does not go down at all. You can just stay underwater as long as you like.
Yep. Yep.
Is there any? Wait, is there actually no wiki for the Horizon games?
I wouldn't be surprised. But anyway, so the game really hammers on with the theme of feminism and girl bosses. Because pretty much every settlement is led by a woman, usually a minority woman. One of the only settlements not led by a woman is led by a giant black man who's like 8 feet tall and a wall of muscle. And the other settlement not led by a minority woman is led by an old white boomer who thinks everyone should die to save the earth.
Yep.
So that's off to a great start.
All right, so we've got budget Char without the cool tech. Got it.
Yep.
Yep.
You know, at least Char was like, colony drop.
No, it wasn't a colony drop. He upgraded to asteroids.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're right.
no, I
He
mean,
did graduate to asteroids.
There was also
the
a
colony drop
funny
take too
moment.
long.
There was also a funny moment when the Utah tribe was first introduced, and where everyone was a minority and usually black. And I said this to Max, I'm like, they just introduced the next plot hook, and it's that this black tribe who is relying on technology made by a white guy to provide infinite food for them is having a mass starvation event because the machines stopped producing infinite food for them and they don't know how to make food.
Yes, I remember you telling me about that, and I didn't even respond to you, but I definitely thought, what the fuck are they trying to say? Actually, I might have said that to you.
You did say, what
They
the
need
fuck
that
are they
list.
trying to say with that? Yes. I'm just like, oh my god. Guys, how is that okay?
Don't worry. They have a message they'd like to send.
Yeah, I'm sure. But yeah, so it's very much a big important thing or like forerunner of technology. Oh, minority woman. I'm like, of course it is. Obviously it is. And then just got to the next plot beat. So Aloy found another Aloy. That's right. They cloned.
Oh, right.
They cloned Elizabeth when
The outer space people.
right. So this is the big plot, meta plot of Forbidden West, is that all of the rich people, specifically rich white people, I guess, because that's all I've seen so far, besides that one Indian woman who was killed by savages. All the rich white people decided they were going to leave the Earth instead of save it. And so they flew away, making everyone think their ship blew up. And they flew all the way to Sirius. And then when they got to Sirius, in the time it took them to get there, they invented infinite age. They're all immortals now.
Immortality.
Yeah, they invented immortality. And then 500 years pass with them being on Sirius. Some event occurs that forces them to abandon the planet. So they're like, fuck it. With our advanced hyper technology, we're going to go back to Earth now. And the guy who programmed the kill everything AI is going to use his back door into the system to make the AI kill everyone on Earth so they can rule over it with an army of slaves at their beck and call.
Yeah, they fucked around with AI, and that's why they.
I'm not surprised in the slightest. So anyway, and as they were coming back, they decided they were going to use the stolen DNA of Elizabeth to make a clone of her, brainwash the clone, and then use her to hijack the AI that's in control of the terraforming so they can remake the Earth in their image. And then she gets away because she's really smart, because she learned a lot of things, and she's really cool and awesome.
Well,
And she's
doesn't
actually
pretty much
more awesome
correlate.
than Aloy.
yeah, there's that too.
She's more awesome than Aloy,
Somehow.
but she's actually not more awesome than Aloy, because actually, despite knowing a whole bunch more than Aloy, Aloy is just a better fighter than her. But there was a moment where you're talking with her, and she's like explaining all this stuff, and Aloy's just sitting there like, "Oh, what? I don't understand what anything you're saying." And she's like, "Oh my god, you're stupid. You don't know anything.
Yes.
You've gotten this far by just luck?"
Yes. Well, luck and pure unga bunga, but yes.
Average video game pro tag. True. Yeah. But yeah, so also, they made Gaia a black woman for some reason. It's whatever. I kind of
Gaia appears as whatever the most searched thing on the internet was, apparently.
True. Yeah, but it's kind of just really weird how a white woman decides to take Greek culture and then make an AI of a black person out of it. And then that AI is
Not Greek culture.
basically an indentured servant to her with master control slave to her DNA that she can't override or get rid of. Yeah.
What did the
Yeah.
devs mean by this?
Yeah, it's a little, it's I mean, you know, it's again, it's one of those moments where it's like, oh, diversity, oh, look, the AI is gonna be a black woman. It's like, okay, but the black
But did
woman
you
AI is
consider this?
enslaved.
But that's okay.
That's-
You don't feel bad at all about that.
You know, guys, you
Fine.
you sure about this one?
They're sure.
Yeah. So, also, because of their obsessive need to make every important figure in the game a woman, all of the bad guy leaders are women, tyrannical women, who torture and murder and possibly rape.
They seem nice.
What do they mean by this?
Yeah. What do they mean by this?
Isn't that author's barely fetish already?
And then I had to do a side quest in where an outpost was having water troubles, and they were begging for water because they're in the desert. And they're the Desert Clan, who are the clan of hard knocks. And if you don't survive, then you deserve to die in the Desert Clan.
Who are begging
And-
for water and dying.
So they had this non-white, I don't even know what fucking race he was. They had this non-white guy who was like the representative of the people. And he wanted to challenge the leader of the Desert Clan to control the Desert Clan because he felt that her tyrannical rule in where she basically starved entire populations of her people of water if they didn't produce enough tribute for her was tyrannical and was killing a shit ton of people and was going to kill the Desert Clan. That was his opinion.
That seems to me to be a pretty good opinion.
Yeah, right. You know, and the
Seems
mission
fair.
you learn all this on is a mission where you go help him recover the bodies of all of the hunting parties that died trying to kill the machines to get the materials that required tribute for the water so they wouldn't all dehydrate to death. And so it's like, all right, well, that's a fair point. So then you finally make your way to the center of the desert where there's the hole in the sand where all the water comes from. It's a holding tank of water for cooling purposes of a supercomputer. Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
Gentlemen,
so
that's not
yeah.
water.
No, it's water. It was water.
No, I
It was
know,
just-
but
yeah.
It'd
Um,
be more realistic to be oil.
I mean, true. But anyway, either way, it is water. And then they were like, hey, actually, there's no water in the tank anymore. And we don't know why, because we're primitive savages. And then Aloy swoops in. She's like, I am a brilliant white woman, and I know how to track pipes using my focus. So I will show you, you savages, where this water really comes from. And I will fix the problem and save all of you savages. And
Yeah.
she clashes with the leader, the female minority leader, multiple times. And she's really angry and mean and tyrannically. But actually, she's got a heart of gold, and she just had to make the hard choices to lie to her entire clan about still having water. Because if she told them the truth, then they might break away from her rule.
Right.
Yeah.
I did recall that sounded somewhat familiar at the time.
Yeah. And so anyway, you go with her, and then you find out that the reason why the water stopped flowing into the holding tank is because one of the minority guy's men accidentally damaged the pipe that the water went through. And, I mean, obviously, this dude doesn't have a focus, and all he saw was a giant leak occurring in this facility he found in the mountains, and he was like, oh shit, this is another water source. We can get water from here instead of the middle of the desert under that tyrannical bitch's rule. So he tried to pry it open, and ended up just not prying it open, but still damaged the pipe enough for it to start leaking instead of sending water out. So you magically bypass the pipe, obviously, of course, using your superior wits and technology to fix the issue.
I would say, I assume you mean we slapped some sheet metal back on there and called it a fucking day?
No, you turned some
No.
levers and gears and pumps in a different room, and suddenly the water was just working again.
Because that's
That-
totally how that works.
Yeah, totally.
That's
obviously.
not how water works.
But anyway, so you do that, and the chieftainess is like, I'm so angry. Draka clearly knew this water is what filled our well in the middle of the desert, so he obviously sabotaged it to challenge me for rule. Here's the problem, right, with that logic, is that the guy was only searching for water because they didn't have enough water already at the outpost the guy came from. Because of her
Because
rule.
you're an asshole.
So he wouldn't have known to even sabotage that in the first place. So, yeah, she basically invents this whole conspiracy theory against herself. And then you're forced to choose between them. You have a third secret option where you can try and negotiate peace between the two of them at first, but then you and your imperialist ways are told to go kick sand because it's time for the savages to fight, and you have to pick a side. And so you have to choose between minority woman or minority man who's a communist. Well, he's actually an anarchist communist, but
Oh, Jesus.
yeah.
Between two shit choices.
But it's between two shit choices, and so I picked the woman because it was just like, all right, like his idea is stupid because he just wanted to give water to everyone constantly for free with like no grasp that maybe the water will stop filling up one day, or there's a maximum fill rate on the water. He just wanted to distribute the water everywhere for free. It's just like, buddy.
You remind me, you don't have the option to just walk away from it at that point, do you?
Well, you can walk away from it by just not doing the quest, but if you do show up, you have to pick a side.
Uh-huh.
And
And if you want that XP and whatever item you get from doing the quest.
yeah. And then during the quest as well, you're told that this is a very big and serious thing because, well, whoever's side wins, they're going to genocide the other side.
Bit of a leap.
Yep. Yeah, the minority priest comes up to you and he's like, look, this is a very serious conflict between the two of these people here. You know, it's tribal custom to genocide the other side when they lose. And that's going to cause wars to break out in all of the settlements as we genocide the loser.
Yeah, no shit. You don't
So
say.
this will be really bad for the Desert Clan if that happens.
Honestly, it sounds like the entire Desert Clan needs.
Listen, if your custom is genocide, that's it. I'm purging you.
Yeah, exactly. If
But,
you suggest
yeah.
genocide, maybe you should be genocided first.
But yeah, so that's what's been happening in Forbidden West. I think I'm about like 2/3 through the story now, maybe like halfway through the story.
What's it again? Oh yeah, Let's Be Xenophobic. It's really in this year.
Yeah, I've only unlocked 2.5 areas so far of the entire map. I haven't even done the DLC yet. So I will say the world's really fucking big, and there's a lot of shit to do and a lot of shit to fight, and the combat's great. I love the combat in the game. I have a couple of issues with the movement system. It's another classic game that is massively hampered by the controllers, by console babies. There's an auto-aim system that you can't turn off that redirects your arrows to what the game thinks you're shooting at. And so constantly you hit armor plates instead of the headshot or the critical weak point you were aiming at. And then the dodge system is just total fucking garbage sometimes, where I'll be like, oh, the monster's swinging its left paw at me. I'll dodge left, so, because the paw's going from, left to right. So I'll dodge left so it doesn't hit me. And then the monster just, like, fucking glides forward without moving to still hit me anyway. Because I was still within the magnet range of the attack.
Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Everybody stomp on Aloy.
Pretty much. I mean, like, there's one creature called the Rock Biter, and it's a fun fight when it stops digging through the ground. Yeah, quite literally, Aura. It's a fun fight when it stops digging through the ground because it's, throwing boulders at you, and it's a good fight. But it's just really fucking annoying because it digs through the ground, and then for like a solid 75% of the fight, it's just underground. You can't shoot at it. It randomly explodes out of the ground for half your HP.
Yeah,
and you can't do anything about it. It's so fucking annoying. And then on top of that, it's so big, like you run slower than all of the machines, which I would be fine with if I could fucking dodge them.
Nope.
But, like, because of between the magnet and the fact that I'm slower than the machines, the machine will go up for a big hit. I'll be like, oh shit, I gotta, run away. And I run away and it just fucking slides forward and hits me anyway. It's like, okay, fucking great. So then I'm like, okay, fine, I'll dodge. And I'm rolling away and it'll fucking just magnet track me and hit me anyway. And I'm just like, okay, so what do I do here? And the answer is I get hit a bunch. And then while it's doing one of its, animation cycles where it, reorients itself, that's intentionally done to make you able to get away from it. I got away from it and was able to keep my distance from then on because I was able to destroy enough claws that prevented it from going underground again, which is what allowed it to fucking go up my asshole in the first place. But it's like some of these fights are just so ass. Like, oh, to disable this, like, fucking HP annihilating attack, you gotta hit the rattle on the rattlesnake. The rattlesnake is also 80 feet long and 30 feet thick.
By the way, it spends 87% of the fight underground.
No, that one whips
Yo.
itself around really fast, not underground. The rattlesnake doesn't go
Wasn't it the
underground.
one that also had poison or acid
Yes.
or some shit?
Yes, it just coated an entire area in acid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
So the ground is lava in these places.
Yep.
So get fucked. You have less area to dodge.
Yep. It was really fun, really great fighting them. Yeah. Like I said, I like the combat. I like the armor plate system and the critical weak point system and the detachable system and the different arrow types and the interactions between it all. I think it's great. But there is some console baby shit they got shoved in there, and it is fucking agony to fight through it.
Look, I'll tell you, as someone who played it on console, it was fucking rough. It was exactly as rough as you're describing. The arrows did the same bullshit anytime I'm trying to do a precision hit. Nah, you must have meant to hit the armor here. No, that's not what I was aiming at.
Yeah, I imagine the aiming's
They
even
fucked
worse with a
everybody.
fucking stick. God damn. I
They
can't
fucked
imagine doing that
everybody.
with a stick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
So
I'm
it
sorry, it's
wasn't
just like third-person shooters, first-person shooters, I just cannot understand why someone would ever use a stick.
I like it. I'm used to it.
Yeah, but it's just so much easier with a mouse and keyboard. It's like,
Holding
yeah,
WASD hurts my hand.
I'm sure it does, old man.
So get a fucking ergonomic keyboard, you fucking loser.
Or I could just use my controller, which is purpose-built for that.
Purpose-built to be
Already
ass.
ergonomic. The only thing that a mouse and keyboard has over a controller, the only two things, sorry, are latency and more precision aiming. Literally everything else is better on the controller. I'm sorry.
Those are two
And
pretty big
latency-
things, buddy.
It's barely noticeable on modern games.
I play stick, it's fine. That's okay, you can be wrong.
Has it occurred to you it's barely noticeable in modern games because modern games keep catering
Are built
to
for
the
game
controller?
journalists.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh no, fate shit. No, not fate
I mean, don't get me
shit.
wrong.
Oh.
There are times I absolutely love playing with mouse and keyboard, but
Yeah.
sometimes I just prefer the simplicity of a fucking controller. This is why I
Like, for
usually have it
example,
set up so I can do
Monster
both.
Hunter Wilds. Great game to play on a controller.
I
Ass
mean,
game.
you have to play that game
Char-
on a
character,
controller.
character action and hack slash games are great on controllers usually.
Yes.
You
also-
see Killionaire, I'm not wrong. That's the difference between us.
I would say also. I mean,
Yeah.
here's what I will say though. Monster Hunter is not a great game simply because you must perform the claw.
Mm,
Huh?
The Monster Hunter, like,
What?
since
to
when?
get all your attack inputs on.
Oh,
No, you
No,
on
you-
the wonky controller config where you
No,
What do you
no, you
do the
don't.
claw
What
talking
do
hand.
you?
about?
Isn't it the armored
Maybe
core
I don't know what he's
claw?
talking about because I'm just a normal basic bitch greatsword user in Monster Hunter games.
Breach.
I can just unga bunga and turn the brain off for half the fights.
Sword and
but
board, let's go!
I've never seen the
There we
claw
go.
needed in Monster Hunter.
Yeah, no,
I
I've
never even knew
needed them.
you'd use the claw in Monster Hunter.
No,
Also,
I
if you
will
If
say,
you have to do that, just rebind. That's the Armored Core 2,
yeah,
and
it's the
those
Armored
games are
Core 2
insane.
style.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no. Armored. Listen, I'm not talking about Armored Core 2. Armored Core is an abomination.
Yeah, Armored Core 2 was
The
excessive.
for how fast those older games can go when someone knows what they're doing, that is a garbage control layout.
Yeah.
The fact that that's an official thing that, by the way, we
Yeah, they
suggest
tried
holding a
to.
controller like this
Yeah.
is not good.
That's,
No.
no.
Yeah, that grip was officially endorsed and introduced by FromSoft with those games.
Yeah.
That was just. They were just wrong. Objectively wrong.
Also, I like that we got Fate tonight because the Fate collab just started in Star Rail today.
Oh, yeah, I've been seeing some art come out for that so far, and it's pretty much all just Saber eating food.
I
course.
mean, that's what Saber's best for. So
That's fair.
That is what Saber does
unironically,
best,
unironically, for Saber Arteria, this is probably her best design as a Saber, as well.
That's fair. Yeah.
It's also, I didn't know this until I randomly saw an in-game trailer. Apparently, they also brought Lancer in, so he also got a Star Rail glow up. It's like,
Amazing.
can we get the rest of the Stay Night cast in this, please?
Didn't they drop some art for that like a few months ago, and we've already seen a lot of these?
Yeah.
We
when it
saw
was announced.
Saber's
Saber and
we
Archer.
saw Saber's power set and Archer's power set. Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
I remember Sneaky sending me the thing asking like, why does Archer stuff explode? And it's like, it always did. Because he's an
Yeah.
asshole. Unlimited Blade Works has always had explosion effects because he's a dickhead who projects things at the point of breaking.
That is intentional.
Yeah.
Because,
yeah.
you know,
I know.
fuck your general direction.
There ain't no kill like overkill, as Archer has learned through his many iterations as a counter guardian.
Archer, dear grid square.
Nah, bro. Archer doesn't even go for the grid there.
Nah, he's a deer quadrant.
Oh, dear quadrant.
But yeah. So anyway, let's take a look here.
Sheer
Of Love and
the
Painted
only Psyker
Nails.
to be accepted by the Imperial Guard.
You mean he can make quadrants disappear? Yeah, he's one of us. They're sitting there, one of us. One of us.
Of Love and Painted Nails. Jean
Excuse
Alter finds out Artoria Alter got her nails painted and finds herself jealous. Naturally, she goes to boyfriend Ritsuka Fujimaru to help cheer herself up. However, her feeling on the matter get worse as some time passes. So Ritsuka surprise her with a gift of nails polish.
That's it. That's your story.
It's
words is it?
featuring an angst
Is-
story with romance featuring Jean, Avenger, and Ritsuka.
No idea why they put the Avenger in there, because that's probably referring specifically to Angramanyu from Hollow Ataraxia.
Well, Max, you see, Fate fans have below room temperature IQ.
I am unfortunately aware of this, Sneaky, being pretty heavily entrenched in the Fate fandom at some point.
A geeky writer wrote this. Famous
I'm gonna
for
guess
his
this-
Star Wars stories. Oh, I'm sure this man has incredible takes for Star Wars.
Oh,
I'm
no.
sure. I am willing to bet this is probably a no power AU with the way that summary is written.
You know what? We can check that out. Let's click on this here.
I'm going to be honest. If you're going to say John Alter goes to her boyfriend, the master of Chaldea, bitch, do you have any idea what kind of wars will start in Chaldea over something like that?
Go ahead and mark off dark or edgy because this is an angst. Oh wait, never mind. Sorry, angst. Go ahead and mark off angst if you have angst because this is an angst story of angst.
I actually
I've got
angst.
I've got angst and I've got dark edgy.
Well, don't mark off dark edgy. We'll save that for dark and edgy.
Now, is this a no power AU? That's the real question.
That's the real question. Yeah. So happy Jalter
Because if it's no power AU, listen, I already got 3 going straight down the end of bingo.
True. This is my second fic this month. For those who missed my earlier post, my plan is to release 4 Jalter stories this month. The story is meant to be a slice of life to bring back all of the people I scared away with my AU, XD Lamau. This story was inspired by another dude's story. I was talking with him. Sorry, not a story. A picture that he made. I was wondering if I could do a story based off of it. Probably an AI render. This is the result. Please feel free to go follow him. He is obsessive over Jalter as well. With all of that said, I probably shouldn't need to introduce this story as much as I do my other AUs. Ha ha ha. Goal for this story is just some cute fluff and sex. Anyway, that's all for me. Ha 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 ha. Before I ramble on too long. As always, thank you for your patience regarding my other projects, as they are big and unruly, and I am a one-man show. Ha 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 ha. As always, you can find me a geeky writer where I give updates. Also, I fail miserably at flirting with cosplayers who I find very attractive. XD Lamau. I'm also over at Cheap Seat Critics Podcast, where I co-host with friends, and we make fun of movies, MSTK3 9000 style.
Bro, don't hit on the cosplayer, brother.
Leave the cosplayers alone.
That's crazy.
Brother, I promise you, they can
Twitter.
do a lot better than you.
It was a Twitter link he put in there. He's hitting on cosplayers on Twitter.
Oh, brother.
I can't believe he has the fucking gall to sit here and produce this cheap garbage while simultaneously running a podcast that thinks it's going to be the next Mystery Science Theater. That's hilarious.
Yes. Who do we know who does anything like that?
I don't produce cheap crap.
Indeed, Sneaky? No, because you don't produce anything at all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm ahead of the game.
We know where we stand.
No, instead we'll merely make one of our good guest stars thousands of dollars.
Right?
Certainly not because our advice is good and our ideas are interesting to the masses.
No, that couldn't be.
No, of course not.
It certainly couldn't be because we have an idea that is 20th on Royal Road.
Obviously, no. That would never happen.
Hey, how's the commission pipe for that one? Or are they all cheap bastards on Royal Road?
Empty at the moment, and they are all cheap bastards apparently.
Yeah, you're not allowed unless you're a special approved person to post anything about commissioning the chapter, and so most people on Royal Road just assume you're going to give them the chapters for free, so no one on Royal Road actually tries to contact sign over commissioning the next chapter.
I have gotten a few people who have joined the Subscribe store at the cheapest possible tier,
of course,
from Royal Road, but the majority of those have not done any commissions. A few have. 2 or 3 have.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
don't have
Sneaky,
anything going at the moment for that.
before we go any further on this story,
Yeah.
this is definitely MA, not M. About
Oh, of
halfway down.
course. Obviously, it's MA. Yeah.
Oh,
I
good,
mean,
good,
yeah.
good, good.
Yeah, the rule breaking
Well,
average.
he did see sex. What did you expect?
So I will open this up here, and we will go ahead and report this story.
Oh yeah, and
Not
apparently they're
following
actually
guidelines.
removing the fucking bots.
Yeah, supposedly, yeah. If they delete all the
No,
reviews
I've
too,
seen
that'd be great.
several that they have been removing the accounts for.
That's nice.
Explicit adult content. Sex. Explicit.
Naughty, naughty, you need to go to QQ for that.
Or literally any other website that allows it, you know.
Well, not that many allow it these days, except for AO3, QQ.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's
And,
almost like people don't want to host sexual content.
Absolutely wild.
Yeah, crazy, yeah. Now, someone did bring up
Yeah.
that, QQ only costs about $200 a month to run.
I was about to say, if I had the money, I would just straight up buy QQ. But making my own QQ, on the other hand, might actually work.
Yeah.
It'd be hilarious.
I mean,
just make sure you have a bookmark system that works, buddy.
True.
It'd be Zenforo, whatever fucking.
Zenforo has it. It's just they don't fucking do it. FFN still has an insane amount of fics with sex in them. I mean, they still have that child porn story up. The one that we covered years ago. It's still up.
Of course it is.
Yeah. So. Yeah, no, I mean, it's just like, just create an alternate and just be ready. I mean, that's kind of really what it comes down to at the end of the day, is you have to be ready with all of the infrastructure already set up for the inevitable fall of another website to become the next website.
And you have to be set up to take payments for memberships and everything else, so that you don't have to pay for the hosting all by yourself, and so on and so forth. And it's a big rigmarole.
Yeah, no, it's a huge rigmarole. No, I mean, I would love to. Here's like the issue. Here's the real issue. It's not the hosting costs. It's I would love to actually have someone who is actually being paid to manage the website in terms of actual admin moderator duties.
Somebody like a Lethiophile.
Yeah, effectively, but not rely on the free labor of just having like a dozen of them. Like
yeah. Somebody who would be accountable for any moderation decisions they made, who you can get rid of without.
Well, not only that, but also has an economic incentive to, do their fucking job. Yeah.
Yeah. You'd also have to keep moderation gate-kept hard.
Oh, obviously, yeah. I mean, that's like an issue right now on Space Battles, where the moderators are all free, so they don't have an actual incentive to make sure that the website exists tomorrow. So they just wield their powers however they want, with no regard to the long-term lifespan of the website, because they don't actually have an incentive to, keep it going.
They have a political, ideological incentive to do what they want and feel superior about it.
Oh, well, sure. I mean, obviously, but I mean, I'm talking about even without the politics involved. It's just Anyone
They're
who
not
does
incentivized to
a
keep
job
it going.
for free is not incentivized to keep it going unless they're like an integrated part of the community and the community is a healthy one.
They're a very big fan, and they want to see it succeed because it's where they hang out.
Yeah, that's the two ways you can make a system run is on passion or money. And passion's
It
hard to
helps if you
find
can
these
do
days.
both.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Right.
obviously. But yeah. So let's see what Mr. Geeky Writer here is so dedicated to writing. I am a simple enthusiast for many fandoms. I spend a lot of time on my own stories, but every now and then I find a niche for a fandom I want to fill as a writer. So while my stories are few, you'll find me often in many comment sections. As it happens, I also spend a lot of time gaming, watching movies, and recording podcasts. Let's see, so you first joined in 2012, which puts you at probably around 33, and you're single, and you probably spend a majority of your time on Reddit, and your job is...
In IT, obviously.
No, probably not IT if he has this much time to play video games, watch movies, do podcasts, and go on Reddit and write. No, his job's got to be something really cushy. Something like...
Security.
No.
Or
Nepo
could
middle
be a
manager.
I would say could be a senior
Oh.
executive. Could be a senior executive.
Yep.
No, I really
No,
doubt he's
no,
a
no,
senior
no.
executive.
I mean,
Those
I doubt it
don't
too,
usually-
but
Those don't usually have the creativity to do any sort of writing, even if it is shitty writing.
Yeah. Not really much for me to say. I mean, obviously, clearly single. I mean, probably a virgin.
Oh, goddamn, Sneaky.
Hey, look.
no.
I can take those shots.
He's entirely correct.
Yes, but come
Well,
on.
they're on Spotify. They're only on episode 147. Week.
You know, the podcast I do with my sibling has more episodes than that, and we've actually been getting some pretty cool interviews. But that's beside the point. Come on, step up your fucking game.
Milo's Return. Wait, no, you can't fucking shit on the Atlantis movies. Those were good movies.
Yeah, they were great.
Well, hold
Well,
up.
no, the first one was good.
What's
The
he
second
shitting
one
on?
Yeah,
was
that's fair. Atlantis, Milo's Return. So that's the second one, right?
Oh, yeah, that was the one that was the pilot for a proposed show that didn't get to go anywhere.
Right, that's
no,
true.
but
they
they made
just-
the show.
they-
No, didn't the show
No.
get made?
They made
No,
the
they
show
made the show.
eventually.
No, they never made the show.
Oh, they never made it? I
They
thought
had
they did.
2 episodes, a pilot and episode 2, but it didn't pass anything, so they just threw them into one movie and said, fuck it.
A filmmaker, a musician, a writer, and an artist get together to discuss film and TV. Old friends with passions and different perspectives. Tune in weekly. So they've been doing this for 3 years. Tune in weekly to hear us discuss things or other stuff or what we think. It'll be a laugh, a surprise, or a philosophical disagreement. We are the cheap seat critics. See, you know he's a millennial because he's making fun of himself with the name. Just
I
like
gotta
us.
say, I forgot how much talent was in that first movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a
Never
lot.
mind that movie is an amazing movie that they just didn't do a lot of marketing for.
I mean, yes.
Like,
Like,
the
and-
movie is
they had Michael
basically-
J. Fox.
Yeah.
They had Leonard Nimoy.
The movie is basically Stargate but underwater. Okay, it follows the same opening plot as fucking Stargate. Hell, Milo is Daniel Jackson. Okay, his entire background, everything leading up to him joining the mission, he is Daniel Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look,
Nothing wrong with
Stargate's
that.
a great thing to base your shit off of.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. They didn't make a mistake there.
I say there's a lot worse things you could rip off than Stargate.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well,
Oh, but yeah, no, the sequel movie. I was wrong about it. It was
Oh,
the
Jesus
first 3
Christ.
episodes of a TV series they wanted to make, and then they didn't
follow
complete.
me on Twitter at a geeky writer if you want to see me simp at Jalter and 2B cosplayers.
Yuck.
Dude.
We don't want to see you
Okay,
simping.
hang on. How do you fail? How do you fail at simping?
You know what? That's a good question.
Nah.
Let me
Like fail at flirting, sure, but how does one fail at simping?
let's see.
That's
Let me
That's a
let
pretty
me make
simple
sure no porn
word.
occurs here, and
You get-
we'll take a
you get
quick peek.
rejected hard.
You
Mm.
Get told to fuck
you're
off.
so pathetic that even the person who's supposed to take your money is like, dude.
I refuse. Can't do it.
Interesting. Okay, here we go. Okay, so basically all he does is repost Jalter art. He links his archive of our own. It's a lot of Jalter art.
That's quite a lot of shelter porn you got there, son.
I mean, he's got decent taste, at least.
Okay, so no porn. No porn so far. Well, I say that as I scroll down and see Bleach shit, but goddamn feet. Okay, so basically all he does is retweet cosplayers, and he'll sometimes add a comment in of "You're pretty, so pretty, amazing, pretty," and that's it. And that's all that happens. He just retweets them all. Honestly, the cosplayers are posting more risky shots than the art he's retweeting.
Of course.
Yeah. Yep, pretty much. Okay. Haha, I'm a quirky introvert.
Oh.
Also a what's the fuck is the femboy? A Stolfo fan.
Yeah, Stolfo. I mean, if you actually look into a Stolfo's legend, that's not a femboy. That's a feminine man who makes it his duty to
No, we know. Yeah, I mean, okay, so he's like he's not spilling fucking spaghetti. Honestly, this is actually cringy in its own right. He's like, oh guys, you know, I'm really feeling up my simping, and then you actually check out what his posts are like, and it's just pretty. It's like, is that it? That's all?
So it's just self-depreciating for no particular reason.
It's like hyper self-depreciating. It's self-depreciating on a level that is, I guess, going full circle back to cringe.
Yes.
It's, you know what it is? It's SpongeBob trying to get into the salty spittoon.
I don't know what that is, but I don't want to know either.
There's an episode where SpongeBob sees a local bar and he wants to go into the local bar, and there's a bouncer in front of the local bar and a bunch of really buff fish are getting in, and to get into the salty spittoon, the local bar, you have to tell the bouncer why you're a tough guy and why you deserve to be inside the salty spittoon. And it's like, oh, I eat cereal made of nails. Oh, damn, dude, you're really tough. You can go in. Stuff like that, right? And it's SpongeBob's turn to go up, and they're like, all right, what makes you a tough guy? And SpongeBob's like, I pay my parking tickets a day late. And so the bouncer laughs at him and points him to go to the Chuck E. Cheese down the street. Because that's more his vibe.
Cheese is more dangerous than the spittoon.
But yeah, so
Yeah, that's because of the quality of the food, brother. Not
true.
Not anything inherent about Chuck E. Cheese.
But anyway, yeah. So that was my point. Is that this guy's like really building himself up to be like, oh yeah, I'm so fucking cringe. I'm just spilling my spaghetti everywhere. Yeah. And then when you actually go and check out what he's doing, he's actually just he's doing nothing. He's doing nothing. He's not even being funny. He's not even being cringe. He's just doing nothing. Lying about doing something.
I suppose if he fails to do anything, that is in fact failing at simping. Not in the way he implied, but
yes. Well, not yet. Yes. Well, Oh yeah, everyone that has a sign L, go ahead and mark that down. Sign banked a couple from last stream.
Yeah, that's right. Listen, that's why I've got three I've got three. Listen, if we can get no power AU and randomly abusive, we can go home.
True. So anyway, his fandoms are Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Everything Fate, Genshin Impact, of course it is. Ruby, obviously at this point. Azure Lane, I can't even believe you needed to tell me that. Nikkei, who could have guessed? Nier Automata. Nier in general, but pretty much just Automata. I wonder why.
So
Konosuba. Who saw that one coming?
I mean, can't blame him for Nier.
Dress Up Darling, Honkai Start Rail.
Hanukkah Start Rail.
Hanukkah Start Rail.
That's the management simulation one for making your own railway system. I'm looking forward to that one.
Okay, no, hang on a minute. If it was set in the Hanukkah Star Rail universe, I would actually pay for that.
Oh no, absolutely. I'm sorry, guys, but we gotta burrow right through your planet. It's just, I'm sorry, you signed a contract 300 years ago.
Making an interstellar railway game. It's gonna be awesome.
Guys, listen, I'm really sorry that the rail service is out, but the space whales are doing things that you don't want to see to those rails.
True. And Sign's favorite game, Trapped in a Dating Sim, The World of Otome, is hard for mobs.
What's the one about all the girls that are crippled? That's legitimately better.
That's
Katawa Show.
Yeah.
Weenie
One of the best visual novels I've had the pleasure of reading, and it was completely free by a bunch of shit posters on 4chan.
It's really good.
With absurdly high quality art for it.
They started out shit posting and were like, wait, no, we want these girls to have happy endings.
Burn Girl is best girl.
Of course Signs played it.
I mean,
You know,
hang on.
just
Max
play
has
it.
also played it.
Yeah, no, I've played it too. It's
I
legitimately some of the best
You
writing.
just
in
like
the
visual
novel.
novels. See,
It's
the
a great
reason
game.
why you played it, Max, and the reason why Sign played it are very different reasons.
That's probably true. Yeah.
Fucking really.
I heard about a really well written free visual. I'm like, oh, I'll go check this out. And when you got to the spicy scenes, I just unlocked the scroll wheel and just let that fly.
Yes.
Woo!
I did not.
Whereas,
I did not want the porn with my story.
Let's see what else we got here. We
I
got
Waiter!
the story
Fate.
with
Waiter,
my
can I get this
porn.
story without
Mm.
porn? No.
I wanted the story with my porn. Yes.
Yes, Sign, we're well aware of your
See,
proclivities.
another porn angst story featuring Jalter and Ritsuka. A Valentine's Day porn angst story featuring Jalter and
God.
Rasuka. The Santa event featuring Jalter and Rasuka.
I'm just gonna guess this dude probably has at
Medieval
least one
Fantasy No
porn
Power
story.
AU. Jalter and Ritsuka.
Oh, no power AU. We got it. All right.
We get to select no power AU.
Oh, we don't know if it's no power. Based on that summary, it could still be
Well, it's not.
power. Just
It's not their powers. It's just fantasy powers instead of fate powers.
well, we don't know that. I'm not brave enough to open that. Are you?
I'm not opening it either.
Sign.
Yes.
For the sake of everyone
Yes.
here, you have to open it. Find out if this is
No.
our escape clause.
Yeah, fuck it. All right, send me the link. Dump the link in the channel, and I'll take the hit.
Oh boy.
That's the author, not the author. The story.
Yeah, it's something you dare leave. I can't tell. The chat box is cutting it off.
Don't you dare leave.
Don't you dare. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Let's see what else we
joined
got
the
here. We
order.
got Singularity Aftermath, Jalter
da,
times
da, da,
Ritsuka, Hurt Comfort, of Storms and Sex. Trudging through the streets after the pseudo-singularity, Jalter finds her mana pushed to the limit when dealing with a rampaging monster, so she needs to have sex and confront her feelings to get more mana.
Or she might disappear. That's not how the system works. That is literally not how the Chaldea Grail system
Yep.
works.
Yeah.
You just know there was one incredibly horny male mage who managed to perpetrate that lie, and he's just sitting up in fate heaven going like, my work here is done.
So Merlin?
Yeah.
No, not Merlin. He's not allowed to. Literally not allowed to die.
Yes, I know, but my
He's
point
ju-
was
he's just said
there's
he-
one horny male mage spreading a
Yeah.
lie about needing to have sex with the...
Honestly, of all the people that we've been introduced to through all of Type Moon, he's at the top of the list for the perpetrator of that. I'm gonna be honest. He probably did
Opening author's note, not servant
Okay.
abilities, but they have alternative fantasy powers.
Yeah, I was just.
Yeah, so I was right. So I
do it.
was
Yeah,
right.
all right, no power then.
Yeah.
Great. Why don't
So
I
we
have
can check
that
off
one?
no
Oh,
power?
there it is.
The plot is not
No
the
power,
focus,
thank you.
just their armor and sex. Well, I'm glad we didn't open it up.
Their armor and their armor. Their armor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Can we also say this is author knows nothing?
No. Clearly, this is just author fetish. This is not barely disguised fetish. This is just author
Yeah.
fetish.
I was gonna say, there's no
So-
disguise here.
Yeah, so we're not marking
So it's
off
like-
author barely disguised fetish because it's not barely disguised. It's just author fetish. It's just
Yeah, I was
porn.
gonna say,
Then you
sorry,
should-
Sign. That requires them to have at least made some effort at subterfuge. This guy's just like, sex.
No, this is just sex. This is just
Then
all
you
of my
should
fetishes.
Really add a square for author
No.
fetish.
No. No.
But it'd be a gimme.
No. These are all original fics using Jalter and Ritsuka. Yeah, I know. It's fucking
Yes.
awful. Original fic square. Oh, you know what? I'll give it to you. Yeah, go
What
ahead.
about out of character?
Original fic square.
I don't
We
have
haven't actually looked at any of this to determine if Shelter is out of character, even though she probably is.
Well, see, the out of
Probably.
character is more used for when they're not fetish material original stories, skin suited.
True.
We're talking about degrees here, gentlemen. You got to get used to it. A volcanic summer. Now that I'm done having sex with Gene Alter, Arturia and Emiya are gonna have sex.
Well, maybe not. It's a rated T story this time.
Oh, you're right. They just take up some time to reminisce and share memories.
And then it fades to black.
Probably. Eula's Honorary Knight. That's right. It's a Genshin Impact story. They are deviating from the Jalter, and it's just porn. It's just Eula times Aether porn.
Oh, I thought this was some very weird story about making sure that corporations get to have their EULAs.
No. They actually called a character Eula in that, and they named her EULA, just like a Eula. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Let me see if I can find one that's not lewd.
Let's see. We got Destiny telling. We got a Destiny novelization.
That's unfortunate.
A retelling. Oh no.
So, to anyone not surprised by this, the story's been dead for 5 years. Shocking, I know. Only got 6 favorites. Let's see. Is there a single review not by a bot? One dude made 3 reviews saying, "Oh yeah, more please."
That's
all right.
Unfortunate.
Yep. Yes, here we go. We have his Star Wars story. Scoundrel, thief, and a... Oh, guys. Can you figure out who the characters are in this story? A scoundrel, a rebel, a thief, and a wanderer get pulled into the Star Wars universe for an adventure. Man, doesn't that sound a lot like his friend group he does the podcast with?
Yep.
This is my first fan fiction. Criticism is welcome. I am just warming up with this. Chapters. 2. 5,000 words. Dead for 8 years.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Can't imagine why.
The first fanfic is now marked, even though I don't have that fucking square.
Yeah.
Does he have any V2s?
No, not that we could see.
No.
And his grammar's fine.
Damn, I don't have.
From what little we saw, his grammar's just fine.
And he never did a V2.
You got the no power AU, Sneaky.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, so his biggest story.
Yeah.
I don't like that word. I don't like that word, but we're going to read it. Okay, let's see here.
What's the word?
So his biggest story, A Fate, a volcanic summer with Jalter. There was a lot Ritsuka had experienced over the last few years trying to save the world, but the times to relax were few and far in between. In between writing a manuscript with Jalter's scrapped Dojin ideas, helping her win the Servant Fest contest, and BB being a source of problems, he was starting to worry once again if there'd be ever any time to relax. It's a romance angst story, which is 13 chapters long and 500k words.
This is set in the middle of a specific summer event too.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Turning a summer event into a 500,000 word story.
Well, Sneaky,
Yeah,
that's because the
that's-
summer event in question was an endless time loop until certain conditions were met in the story.
How horrifying.
Yeah.
Ah, that makes sense.
It was the melancholy of Haruhu Suzumiya
They
for
looked at Endless
shitty
State.
dojins.
They
the Endless State.
they looked at Endless State and said, "Want to bet? Also, get your crappy opinion about dojins out of here, Atin. They're not porn half the time. They're literally just original works. Unfortunately, Westerners are stupid."
Well, I mean, to be fair, they do get used for a lot of porn.
Oh, I know. That's because porn
Obviously.
sells. That's what tends to get brought over here because porn sells, and that's what people want to look at.
True! True, brother.
I mean, when I'm looking for dojins, that's the only thing I'm looking for.
Yeah, I know.
We know, Stein.
We know, sign.
I'm aware. You're part of the reason they have such a bad rap over here. You're doing your part.
No, I'm not,
Fucking
because I'm
roach.
not actively advertising to normies about what dojins are. I stick within the group of people who are
Osaka
already in
did
the
draw
communities.
porn ones on the side in this summer event, though.
Yes.
Amazing. Drew them when she had writer's block. Amazing.
I forgot that was the subplot for her. Oh no, I have writer's block. How do you fix that? I just draw
I'll
porn.
draw porn.
What?
What do you
It
mean?
works. It works.
I'm sure, sign. I'm sure.
But yeah. Also, that's rated M again.
Yeah.
So who wants to take the dive to see if the first chapter's safe?
No.
That is.
No, we don't need to take that dive.
Let's see.
It's not.
So his second longest story is not Heart Chocolate.
Huh?
Why is that
I don't like that.
spelled with a K?
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Isn't that the French spelling for chocolate? It's chocolat
No.
with a K.
No, the knot is spelled with a K.
Oh. Oh no.
What the fuck, sign?
What?
What?
Just, oh, don't you spell chocolate with a K in French?
I don't know. I thought you did.
I figured someone was gonna call him on it, and
I was just gonna let it ride and just not think about it.
I don't know.
I think he's excited because
don't
it's
remember,
not
I
often
thought
he gets
you-
to call someone else for being stupid with their spelling.
Okay, we're looking up the French word for chocolate.
Let's see.
Is it spelled with a K?
I don't remember.
No, it's not. It's just chocolate.
It's just chocolate.
Yeah.
Which one fucking is it? There's one that does.
I don't know, son. Go fucking figure it out. You have the power of the internet at your fingertips.
Yeah, I'm literally doing that now.
Polish.
And I might have to take
Polish?
that image
Abysmal dog shit.
That's a good one.
German is
Hold on.
chocolate.
I'm saving that one.
Thank you, Kaz, for your donation to the meme vault.
In fact, even better is hold on. Let's see here.
That's such a good edit.
It's a fantastic edit.
Can we make that? We have enough room on the server for another emote, don't we?
Hold on, I am adding it.
Perfect.
Oh, I have to add it in as the
Abysmal
fucking
dog
emoji
shit.
first? Okay. Alright, abysmal dog shit. We're just going to delete that. Okay. And then we go to the stickers, and we upload it as a sticker. And we use the abysmal dog shit sticker.
I'm not abysmal dog shit. You're abysmal dog shit. Oh.
Oh. All right, come on. We got to wrap this up quick. Melody just went live. Come on. We can go see some real culture.
No.
Literally who?
I'm
I'm
amazed
shocked.
you don't know about Mel.
Yeah,
There we go!
No, wait,
Look, if it
sign.
ain't Gura, I don't care.
I
Sign.
honestly, that's
She's
shocking
perfectly-
because
She's perfectly up your alley.
yeah,
Why is that?
She was the very she's the very first like porn VTuber. She took over a cam site.
yeah.
Like
With the 3D model.
Wait, is
So-
that the one that they got so butthurt about with the?
Yes, that was the
First
one
time
they
it
all got
happened?
butthurt about. Yes,
I accused
Yeah.
her of being an
Oh.
AI.
she was making
like,
so much money.
6
Yeah,
or so years ago.
yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I remember now.
I'm
Yeah,
honestly shocked.
I thought
Oh,
that was not a real person.
Mel is
was, like-
the true Gap Moe in terms of innocence to action.
Rudeness.
Yeah.
Sign. Did you just admit to falling for the gaslighting of the people who were butthurt about losing
Yes, he did.
to a virtual avatar?
No, when I saw it was a virtual avatar, my first thought was, "Is this AI?" And I never
The-
investigated her.
That was
I did
Dying-
not know.
Or
No, what?
did you think Ai Kizuna was AI as well?
No, just that specific one. I don't know, something about it just seemed kind of AI to me.
No, she's honestly
No.
just that innocent.
Ah,
Yeah,
Well,
like the whole
innocent.
thing. Yeah, well, you know,
Quote, unquote.
she calls bagels bagels because she never heard someone actually say bagel out loud before because she's agoraphobic. So,
okay.
like that was her whole reason as to why she did the full 3D bodysuit porn thing in the first place, is because she was hyper shy and thought that if she just went full in on this whole 3D hyper lewd sort of streaming thing, that it would help her agoraphobia and shyness.
Spoiler, it didn't.
it did not help her agoraphobia. It did help her shyness.
But she is still a Gap Moe wreck of just incredibly innocent on some things, and unless it's sex.
I
Unless it's
still
sex.
think one of my personal favorite things.
And that's not because she's had a lot of sex, it's because she's
horny.
consumed a lot of dojins.
Yeah,
She's just horny.
Yes.
yeah. But one of my absolute favorite things was at one point, because she's part of, she was part of V Shoujo.
Man, Vichojo's fucking falling apart.
Yeah, but she
Wait,
was
did
part
she-
of it.
Did she leave?
She
she's
left,
still a
3 more left, one of their producers just left.
Oh no,
Yeah, no,
I know. They lost a lot of people in the last month and a half.
So they're
Um,
imploding.
Yes, but that's not. That's beside the point here.
I mean, it's the usual thing. When you start corporatizing something, it becomes less fun, and you realize this was stupid of me to do, and you want to go back to being independent.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean,
But
it's also...
Who knew that creatives tend to thrive best without corporate oversight? Who could have
Yeah.
guessed? Based on human history in the last
Literally
500
everyone.
years. Are you sure about that? Because the creatives keep fucking forgetting it.
Well, no one ever excused them of being smart. Just
Yeah.
creative.
Anyway, but she was on a stream with a couple of people, including Henya, and she showed up very late and huffing and puffing.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Hey, sorry guys, my other stream ran kind of long. Sorry about that. Sorry I'm late." And Henya's like, "Oh, why are you so out of breath? You said you just finished streaming. What was going on?" And
Yeah,
eventually
Henya.
people had to explain to Henya, like, Henya. Henya.
Yeah. Leave
Oh,
the little
Arn.
girl alone. Sadly, that edit doesn't work all that well, as it's meant to be aimed at sign, not to encourage sign. Also, it doesn't.
You're welcome.
I don't see anything about Project Melody having left V Shoujo. When the fuck did this happen?
Pretty sure Melody was Melody ever in V Shoujo? What?
No, she was.
I thought she was.
Yeah, she was one of the founding members.
Listen, I have had so much to drink tonight. Yeah, I can't even fucking type V Shoujo. Okay, yeah, no, she's still in there. I don't know what the fuck you guys are on about.
Yeah.
I could have sworn she left.
I don't know why they're insisting she.
No,
I think you're
I'm wrong.
projecting a wish onto the world, and it's not coming true.
True and real.
Well, I mean, with Saba, Gura leaving and becoming Saba, I mean, everybody maybe thinking some of the other ones are going.
Huh? What?
But yeah, she's still
Kinda
listed
fucking,
in
huh?
the talent list. So
Well,
I'm going to try and de-retard sign statement.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
think what he's trying to say is that because the success of people like Doobie and Saba and Nimi, who have left the large corporation and are still pretty successful overall, it is once again making people think that maybe being in large corporation isn't required to be successful. Because that
Pretty
was kind
much.
of the whole reason why V Shoujo even occurred, was because of the success of Hololive EN on the EN scene. And they were like, oh, well, we're kind of successful alone, but they seem to be really successful together. And it would help us a bunch legally with stuff if we were a corporation. So we're going to try that. And then, that it's not
Didn't
going
work.
great. Yeah.
yeah,
I feel like the whole V Shoujo thing
So-
would work a lot better if they weren't all fucking spastics.
True.
I mean,
But I guess that's a big ask, you know.
mm,
they were all recruited for Grippy.
I don't know.
Socks.
It seems to be
Oh.
working out pretty well for Phase Connect being.
No, I was gonna say
uh,
Phase Connect is the one with grippy socks. V
Well,
Shoujo
yeah,
are the
see-
ones that couldn't.
Okay,
Well-
wait, okay. Hang on. Sneaky, I don't know if you're using a different mic than usual, are you?
No.
Okay.
Why?
Because I could have sworn you sounded fucking identical to Atin there, and I was having a fucking stroke trying to figure out what the fuck was going on.
No, that was happening.
Genuinely, like, the exact fucking way Atin speaks. I
well, you
don't
when
know
you're
if
friends
it's
with
like the
people-
napling drink I had or something like that.
No, it's
No,
probably the
well, no,
drink.
when you're friends
Yeah.
with people for more than a decade, you pick up a weird vocal shit from them sometimes.
That's true. You
I
do.
don't-
So
Yeah,
like
no,
that does
I don't
happen.
even
with
need like a
certain things.
decade, bro. I picked up Crayon's way of speaking like fucking immediately, and it's actually ruined me.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Um,
I've had tequila for the first time tonight, and I gotta say that shit bussin'. What the fuck?
I'm sorry. What cursed bullshit just came out of your mouth?
Oh yeah, right. I have to translate it to
Boomer.
fossil. Yeah. Tequila is pretty damn good, I have to say.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, those
That makes more
border
sense.
jumping motherfuckers can make some good things every now and then.
well, they do live in Mexico, so you have to cope somehow.
Exactly. Yeah.
And they can't
true.
drink the water.
No,
Oh.
it's just like in Russia, for real, for real. Mexico really is just desert Russia, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Actually, you're less likely to have your organs harvested in Russia.
Yeah.
That
You are
depends
more-
entirely on where in Russia you are.
Yeah, I was about
You're
to say,
far
yeah.
more likely to be conscripted.
Yeah, but you know what happens? Okay, so look, with the conscripts that don't have their organs scattered across the Ukrainian field, let's just say they find altered usage for those who come back.
That's
Yeah.
very true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's only a slightly lower chance of being turned into an organ farm. I'd
Absolutely,
put it somewhere,
but it is a
somewhere
lower
in
chance.
somewhere in between, like a tourist in Albania and a Chinese baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
True.
Yeah, so true.
Good descriptions.
Yep.
Yeah. So anyway, the author we're covering, Arn, is also running a Mystery Science Theater 3K podcast. And they're also millennials who are extremely mocking of themselves, and
of course, right.
they're not funny at all.
Can I just say, like, I feel like millennials are just the most despiseable generation possible. Not despicable, nothing like that. Just the most easy to hate. And
That's
I know,
fair.
like, most of this chat
Yeah.
is millennials.
No,
Except
I
Ryan,
agree
who
with
is
you.
like
No,
an
no, you're
anti,
pretty much
but
right.
yeah, like
The
Yeah.
easiest to hate is
no.
millennials, but the most
Yeah.
despicable is the boomers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Millennials have everything from boomer mentality to zoomer mentality, so
Yeah, no.
pretty broad
Yeah.
range of things to hate and despise.
Abhorrent abomination of the zoomer levels of internet retardation and the boomer levels of actual mental retardation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
honestly impressive, I have to say. Like big ups on this one, Chief.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're the generation born into the single greatest advancement technology over the course of 15 years, that's probably going to happen.
Yeah.
Mel.
Well, I mean, you
So we
know,
were
it's
cooked
kind of
from the
like
beginning.
no.
No. Son, you were not cooked from the beginning. We were cooked from the beginning. Be gone.
Bro
old
came
man.
out scrambled.
Yeah.
You're, I mean,
The zoomer default state is scrambled anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like we're kind of like adapted to it in a different way. Millennials know what it's like to not have the internet at all times.
Yeah.
Most zoomers don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so much
So
more
we
peaceful
we are
back
the
then.
internet generation in a different way from you fucking retards.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
for
I
better
100%
and
will
for
agree, yeah.
worse.
No, definitely for
Mostly
worse.
for
Just
worse.
pretty much for worse.
Mostly worse. Yeah, I gotta say, mostly worse.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. But at least we don't have the boomer mentality.
Yeah.
Mm,
You just have a zoomer mentality, which is just almost worse.
yeah.
Almost.
Zoomers are too
I don't
stupid
know.
to
I don't
hate,
know.
in my
Like,
opinion.
look. It's called Generation Cyclone for a reason, you know.
Well, I mean, you know, how does it feel to know that your generation will never produce anything culturally relevant?
Or go to the moon, and
Oh.
make any great technological
I mean,
development.
No, it's just culturally relevant.
honestly, Honestly, it's fine considering everything your generation produces is co-opted from those who came before anyway.
Yeah, I know.
And co-opted, in this case, meaning destroyed.
Oh, yes, I know.
Let's be real there.
No, everything the millennials do is to destroy everything the boomers and Gen X loved. And honestly, at this point, I'm convinced it's half out of spite for the boomers and Gen Xers.
It is.
And millennials are like nearly 3 times the size of zoomers, and they are going to control all of culture. Yeah.
What the where the fuck did you get that number from? What the hell?
Population numbers in America.
Population statistics.
Millennials aren't really having kids because they can't afford to have kids.
America.
It's
Or we
nothing
just
about
don't
affording.
want to
No,
bring
it's-
kids into this world.
It's nothing about affording. It
So,
is
millennials-
never been about affording.
Millennials are about 74 million. Gen Z is about 69 million. I don't know where
There's
you pull that
also-
number from, but it's out of your fucking ass. That's for sure.
Where are you getting fucking 69 million Zoomers from?
The amount of people born between 1997 and 2012 in the US. Like, I don't know if it's a difficult
AI?
concept.
Did you
Googled
just
AI.
go ask AI?
Google.com.
Okay.
That is the AI summary, yes, but Google, Wikipedia, like, corroborates it. About a quarter of the demographic pyramid, which makes sense.
Oh, actually, you know what? No. But one, he's right. From a website
yeah?
that actually has a breakdown of this. Two, do you know why? Because
Huh?
a lot of Zoomers are still having like Gen X and Boomer parents.
Oh, you're
Like,
right.
my
that's
little
true.
brother is a
No.
Zoomer,
You're
because
right.
he was born '98.
Fucking obviously, hello. Like, millennials who were, like, the old millennials were, like, what, 12 when the first Zoomers were born? Like, at most?
Well, no, they would have
15.
been
Maybe. Maybe.
no 16. Yeah, it's 16,
Yeah,
but,
16,
like,
17.
even then, like, you know, like, yes, maybe the youngest Zoomers have millennial parents, but that is a fraction, a tiny fraction.
No, the youngest Zoomers are Gen X and Boomers, hands down.
Yeah, right. Exactly. That's the kind of the point. Like, yeah. So, now Gen Alpha is completely fucked sideways with a ratchet wedge.
Yeah.
Those poor bastards are being born into a bunch of
Oh,
nonsense.
Jesus
AI
Christ.
that-
Estimated to
that
be around
maybe not
45
ready for.
million?
Ooh.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. It might be Jehovah for those motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie. Oh well, it's probably worse elsewhere. What's up, Beijing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they brought
yeah.
that on themselves.
Well, actually,
They just
it's
ran it off
actually
the
well,
fucking
no.
cliff.
Well, I mean, it's not worse for Gen Alpha in Beijing because there isn't a Gen Alpha. Because they're all fucking dead.
True.
Oof.
They're either A, harvested for organs, or B, non-existent.
Have you seen that shit they're doing with the kids in China these days with the AI in classrooms?
Yeah.
Forcing attention on the lessons
the A
and this that,
in
and the other.
classrooms. Sign, have you seen what they do with kids in China nowadays? Where they harvest their fucking organs in sewers?
Yeah.
Sure, but
I mean,
I'm
it's
talking about
actually
the
even
legal
worse
stuff.
than that. No. This is all legal shit that, well, legal, air quotes legal. I mean, in China,
Quote,
everything's
unquote.
legal if you're a party member.
Exactly.
No, Sneaky, if you're a
know.
powerful enough party member, anything's legal.
Well, no, because technically everyone's part of the Communist Party in China, technically.
Yes.
When I say party member, what I mean is part of the Politburo.
If you've got power.
Yeah. I see. Yeah.
The upper party.
The real party.
The real
The actual
people.
party.
Yeah. So as far as that goes, what was it? What I saw some fucking news on was universities selling biometric data to hospitals to reverse donor match. And what they were doing was, like, a rich guy would come in and be like, I have B- blood and I need a new liver. And so they would, like, the universities would be like, oh, well, student number 3000 has B- blood. We're just going to knock them out, ambush them as they're going back to their dorm one night, and we're going to just rip the liver out and then dump their body.
Okay.
To China, comrade.
So, this is university students. So,
Time to leave China.
You study in a university, you will sacrifice your organs for a CCP member.
pretty much, yeah. It's crazy. It is absolutely
Let's
insane.
start cutting the conversation here before this gets any more TOS.
Well, you don't
Oh,
like
no,
my
no, no, you
Chinese
don't gotta
accent,
worry.
bro?
Twitch is owned
He's
by
muted.
Saudi Arabia, not China. We're fine.
Yeah.
I thought Twitch was
Don't worry
owned
about
by-
it. We're good, bro.
Yeah.
Twitch was owned by China.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I don't know that good at making an Arab accent yet, so that's not a work in
Yeah, I'm
progress.
sure. Yeah.
Now, my
Ah.
Indian accent is very, very, very good, top. Very
Well,
good,
that'll
top.
get us banned as
Yes.
well.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
employ too many Indians for
Nah,
review purposes. You know.
Yeah. By the way, Sneaky, your bingo.
No,
board
no, no.
gets-
This is straight up like a problem on both Twitch and YouTube. It's basically a underground hack right now that if you request for your account to be unbanned in Hindi, it gets instantly accepted.
Of course.
Of course, you also have to be like, "Oh, great sir, please unban my account. You are so fantastic."
Sir, please
Uh,
unban my account.
I'm sure there's a copy paste somewhere online we can find for that if I have.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Most likely, yeah.
probably yeah. But yeah,
How
no,
to
someone
unban
straight up.
account Hindi?
Someone was straight up posting about how they got banned for some content that was completely not against the rules on YouTube, and someone in the comments of their Twitter was like, "Hey, just do your appeal in Hindi, and compliment the guy, whoever's reviewing your appeal." And he's like, "There's no way this is gonna work." So he does it, and he's like, "My account just got instantly unbanned after weeks of appealing."
Wonderful, wonderful job, sir.
But yeah, I was just like, "Damn, that's
Yeah.
that's not good."
We need to get Cruel back in there so I can be accurately racist.
Ah, true. Well, you know, you have to pull him away from Final Fantasy to do that.
Yeah, that is true. That's true. Impossible challenge.
Let's see what else we got here. We got Fate Grade. Oh no.
Oh.
Shiro isn't good Magus. Kiritsugu wasn't good teacher. What if he had helped teach young boy? Okay, here's the author knows
problem
nothing.
is,
Go ahead and mark off
Yeah.
author knows nothing.
yeah.
That is
I was about to say, yeah.
Yep.
that is literally a plot point. You fucking retard.
Yep.
And it's not even
in
that.
fact,
I'm pretty sure there's a
we-
plot point that Gray and Arturia can't actually exist in the same universe.
No, they
Great
can. They
or
just can't
great?
exist
Huh?
within close proximity to each other.
Right, they can't.
Gray is a character who is a clone of Artoria with the purpose of her becoming a chalice for Artoria to inhabit.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
can't believe it's
The
not
chalice, like,
great.
Yeah.
the Grail?
So
Yep.
So there was no, not the Grail. No, she was meant to be a vessel for Arturia to re-inhabit. So small village out in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, England, was like, oh, we still love King Arthur and all the tales, blah blah blah.
It was a plot
For
by
some
Morgan.
reason- for
Yeah,
some
it was
reason, they
Morgan.
understood. Yeah, they also knew that King Arthur was a female in that world's history. So they forced spiritual resonance over the course of Gray's life, which is
Yeah.
why she's a
And-
saber face, and she hates her face because of that.
Wait,
And
wasn't
it's
the
also why
reason
she
she,
can use-
Her.
It's also
wasn't
why
the
she
reason
can
she
use
looks
wrong.
like...
Yeah.
Go on.
Yes. It's
Wasn't
also
the
the reason
reason-
she can use Rongo Miniad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that.
thought the reason she looked like Saber was because of the damage done, but when Saber was summoned in the Fourth Grail War, that's why
No.
she turned.
No,
Was the
No.
no?
no.
No,
It's-
that was a shadow
it's
dice.
literally
No, that,
No.
because they
Or that was-
tried to make Saber artificially.
Aura,
They-
I
they-
actually know
they-
where that's
so
from.
the
guys,
best
I
way to
know where
put
that's
this-
from. Aura, you are mixing up a shadow dice plot.
Lamau, of course, yes.
Fucking
Oh,
Shadow Dice.
Certified
Um,
for a mo-
Anyway, so the best way to put this to anyone who doesn't understand Fate but might understand more fantasy concepts and occult concepts, they're trying to force Mantle Gray into Arturia.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, if you put them in the same room together, wouldn't Gray just become Arturia? They fuse? Basically?
That's the
No,
theorized
because it's not
possibility.
perfect.
So that's
Yes,
the
that is a
worry.
possibility.
That's the worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the reason it's a worry is because there was an instance where they actually swapped bodies
Mhm.
in.
Oh,
a
shit,
more
I forgot
difficult
about
one
that.
point. Because
Yeah.
Malloy takes place
Malloy.
in the same UBW universe where
Yeah.
Saber
Mm.
got to manifest, and
Right.
Shiro and Saber follow Ren to England for
Yes.
protection and learning.
Yeah.
So there's a point of like, Gray is now Saber, and so on and so forth, and Gray's having a freak out, understandably, because this is her literal worst nightmare.
hmm
And Saber's just like, I have no idea what happened. You look familiar, though.
Why
And
is
then
my
they
brother
eventually
here?
find each other around the corner.
Yeah,
Okay, so they just swapped bodies.
Yes.
basically.
Yes.
Yes. And also her brother Kay, or adopted brother? Yeah, I think so, is at the
Well,
cube that
he's
also
not
Kay hung over
actually. He's not
there. No, it's like a
actually.
copy of him. It's like a copy of him.
It's a very sophisticated magical AI who's using the personality engram of K.
Yeah. Yeah.
Annoyed.
Was it created
Shut
by Morgan, I'm
up,
pretty sure, wasn't it?
Yes,
As
it was
well?
also created by
Probably.
Morgan.
More
There's a
than
lot
likely.
of things that were created by Morgan.
Anything that is considered to be a problem around Camelot, you can probably blame Morgan or Merlin.
Yeah.
Sometimes both. Mordred.
Yeah. Hey, Mordred wasn't a
Poor
problem.
Mordred.
It was just Morgan's parenting that made it a problem.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And Saber not wanting
Yeah.
to accept her at all. That was
How
Saber's one failing, wasn't it?
No, Saber had a bunch of failings.
No,
One of her bigger
yes.
failings.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
Okay, as a parent, yes. As a king, she accepted Mordred no problem as a competent knight. The whole
But
Mordred,
as a parent, she didn't accept her.
Mordred being the child was also kept under wraps for quite a while, even the original.
You're
Yeah.
back already? You weren't even gone a full day. I ate 100 burgers and I don't remember anything after that.
She kept
Honestly,
bleeding.
yeah, that's probably how that went down.
Yeah, that sounds like Saber.
As has been noted on Twitter, Saber has had more lines with the Trailblazer in a single day than she has had with the Master in FGO in 10 fucking years.
Based.
Aw.
Oh.
Yeah, because I don't think actual Saber has actually shown up in the story yet. Has she even?
Actual
Saber
Saber has
Alter
never
did.
Actual
I
Saber
don't
has
think
never shown up in the story.
Yeah, only events, I think.
Yep.
And it was actually Lily that evolves into actual Saber during an event.
That was in one event. Another event where Saber was in her Archer form.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I
No,
left
that
a
was
review saying how to
definitely-
show off you're a tourist without saying you're a tourist.
Yeah.
Oof.
I mean,
A
yeah.
what?
Savage.
A
How to
tourist.
show off you're a tourist without saying you're a tourist.
What does that have to do with anything? What the fuck?
So
Oh my
the premise of the
Story.
story. So the premise of the story in question is: what if Shiro's adopted father taught Shiro how to be a magus properly? Because the implication in the summary is that Kiritsugu was just simply bad at teaching Shiro.
Yeah, that being a plot point that he did it on purpose.
Yeah,
To
it's a
diss
plot
Shiro.
point. He
Yeah,
did
I
it
get
on
that.
purpose, not that he was simply bad at teaching. And so that's what I'm saying. I
does-
left a review saying how to show off you're a tourist without telling me you are a
Oh.
tourist.
Oh,
Yep.
And also,
Tourist.
Waver
Yes,
vowed
tourist.
never to return to Japan, so there's no way he would come and help Kiritsugu and introduce Reigns and Grey to him, to Shiro.
Yeah. Well, also, let's not forget, at the time this would be happening.
He would be struggling to
This is-
restate. Yeah.
This is months
Yeah.
after the Fourth War. So Rhines is still sub 10 years old, and Grey has not been found yet, and is still stuck in that shitty little village, having
Yeah.
spiritual resonance forced on her.
And Waver is
Yeah.
probably still in house arrest by the El Malloy family, trying to help them regain some.
Oh, yeah, no, not even that. He's sitting in the room, wondering where they're gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or alternately, when
And-
he's going to be forced
Uh,
to take someone down and then be killed.
There's also another horrifying prospect, which is, okay, fine, let's say this all happens Gray and Rhinace are sent over to stay with Kiritsugu for some reason. Waber stays helping them out, whatever. Fifth War happens. Shiro accidentally summons. Gray disappears and is replaced with Arturia because Gray is the best catalyst you could possibly have.
Accidentally uses Gray as a catalyst.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Uses Gray and Avalon. Gray and
Well, no.
Avalon
At that
Gray and
point,
Avalon.
wouldn't it not disappear? Instead, she would be summoned into Gray.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, she would
Maybe?
replace Gray. That's what I said. She
Yeah, I
was.
mean, it's actually.
Oh, yeah.
And with
Yeah.
Robo Mini, I don't
actually,
know. She might actually be a Lancer instead of Sable.
This begs the question:
She'd
what
be
does
physical,
Ad
wouldn't she?
do? What does Ad do? And what does Rungaminiad do when both realize, oh fuck, that's Avalon inside that kid?
Oh, yeah, true.
Here's a better question. What do we do when we realize that this is just Gray, as in our friend Gray?
Laugh.
Also, wouldn't summoning her
Imagine,
into Gray
look,
basically-
imagine the horrors you would unleash using Gray as a catalyst.
Imagine
What
the
would
horror
like
you
fucking-
unleash when his body is
Somehow,
still...
I've summoned Nurgle into the Fate universe.
Fucking
True.
Andra Mainu would be nothing compared to summoning Gray.
Mhm.
Good lord.
Wouldn't that kind of make her permanent?
Yes.
If you summon
Yeah.
her into Gray, she'd produce her own
That's-
Yeah.
prana.
Yes.
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 Yeah, that was the whole. That was the whole.
That was
point
the
of
whole
Gray's
point.
upbringing in that village.
It wouldn't even be a servant anymore. She wouldn't have a class. She'd just be King Arthur, and then Shiro could probably summon someone else.
Summon somebody, yeah.
Wow, hey guys, this is a humor story. Are you ready to fucking break a leg laughing?
Oh
I'm
wait,
gonna
hang on. Which one?
Kill myself.
Fat
Oh, no.
Stab Knight. The most powerful servant shows up at McDonald's. Rin Tosaka gets the Holy Grail,
Oh.
and everyone is Lancer. What could go wrong?
So I decided
Of
to
the
look
Holy
at this
Grail.
because this is clearly
Hey,
a shitpost.
fucking make a double.
That one's done in script format.
Is this a script?
Report it.
I'm
No
kill
way! Oh
myself.
shit, you're right! After we've removed scripts from
I've
the
got script.
bingo card!
No, I've got script. It's not removed.
Wait, you have script still?
Yep.
I don't think we removed it. I think we
I don't
agreed
think
to
we
let that
removed
one
it.
stay just
Yeah,
in
no,
case.
you're right. Shit.
Yeah. I've got it. Unfortunately, that does nothing for me. Listen, we got to go to the Harry
But you
Potter
do
section,
have it.
Sneaky. I need randomly abusive.
Oh, you're right,
What'd you
you're
call
right.
it?
Oh,
Flashbang by
what the heck,
word.
Come on. The wheel.
That's
gave
not a
us-
flashbang though.
Very
No,
well.
not
If
like-
everyone votes for the wheel, we will. You know what? Fuck it. I'm spinning it.
Vetoed the
We were
vote.
just,
but fuck
to
it.
be fair, we were just getting
I'm
caught.
gonna have a fucking stroke. I swear to God.
Worm.
Randomly abusive, we
also-
can get that here.
Also, Kaz, we were only bored because we weren't looking at anything. We just sat here discussing random shit, as is the norm.
Oh no, I went through it.
Yeah.
I went through it, and it's basically all still porn, anyways. So
I'm not surprised
Of
at all by this
course.
information.
It's the Fate
Yeah.
section. What'd you
God,
expect?
how do these bots keep getting through Twitch's fucking filters?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
because
you
it's
tried
probably
using
someone
the
at-
bot
Account
that
was
autobans
made on
bots?
July 10th. Fuck off.
because it's probably someone at.
I have
with
no
making
idea how
them.
to do that.
Oh my fucking the
Kaz is
arch
right, it
boomer
maybe somebody-
sneaky devil
Oh.
challenging sign for the title.
Also,
Hey,
Stein,
hey,
Harder.
I'm
Oh.
leaving this in memes and shitpost. If I had to see this, so do fucking you.
Hey, look, Art, I had a
here we go.
conversation with my manager about this from my job, where we
Oh,
had a
yes, I
client
saw that.
request a bunch of
That-
things and how to do secure transfers and file protocols, and my manager turns to me and goes, well, can they do that? And I looked at him and I said, I don't fucking know, I just fix computers.
Man, I'm.
Oh, we found Kinsu again.
Yeah, I just linked you the bot that I used to just auto ban fucking spam bots. You
Yeah,
are
sure,
welcome.
I'll throw that up there.
You will never do that, I believe.
I mean, you know, if it's easy enough, I'll do it.
It's like 2 clicks or some shit.
Yeah, I can do that then.
That is one click too many for this man.
I know.
The
I
first two
very
worm
lazy.
stories is the old reliable we see every time we get into worm.
Wow, it's the old reliable gentleman. First, Worm CYOA Kitsune from Noob to the Game. Garbage story. A novel approach. Garbage story.
Gamer system.
Brockton
Oh,
Celestial Forge by Lord Roustabout. Now sitting at 2.5 million words. Garbage story.
Where's my emotional support Glock?
So we've got
Oh, here.
Excellent.
Excellent.
System, right?
Oh,
my God.
fucking.
I swear to God. Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh god,
staring down
what
the
is
barrel.
that video? Well, hold on. I now I have to find it.
What video?
Oh no.
Oh yeah,
There's-
that droid picture was posted in fucking science chat. In
Ah,
Science-
very good.
Yeah,
But
that's-
also we didn't have Toaster Fucker respond to it.
I
Fucking.
thought he's the one that posted it.
Ah, this is so ass. Fuck you, Google. I'm not suicidal. I just want to find that fucking funny video.
What, the one of the Pip?
Try
the
Bing.
guy watching the Pippa video and then it's like, not today.
Try Bing.
No.
Right?
So basically, what it is that there's this video that was made fucking a decade ago, and it was just a guy sitting at a table, and he goes, "Well, that's cool and all, but I have better places to be." Cocks the gun and pulls the trigger.
Yeah. I have somewhere else to be. Bang.
Listen. I kept part of that stupid joke alive in the terrible Ruby fanfiction I wrote with Max. Well, rather than listening to Weiss complain, tips chair out of window.
Yep.
I found it.
Oh, you did?
In YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, I just looked up. That's cool, but I have somewhere else to be.
Oh, there we
Yeah,
go.
that's
Literally
cool.
got
That's
three of the
all
same
right.
things.
Yeah, thank you. There we go. That one. Yeah,
Oh.
that one.
Yep.
In fact, actually,
Yeah,
we're just gonna
I think-
pin that
No.
because that belongs in this channel.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
There's a video of a Pippa fan just like looking at his gun, and then he like starts playing a Pippa card. It's like, yeah, not today.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was
That's
thinking
great.
of, but I have somewhere
Or the
else to be.
my or the other
tomorrow?
one where
Today!
it's Fuwamoko, yeah, looking at the gun, and then not
Today!
tomorrow, today.
Not tomorrow. Today. I'm.
There was
I love
another one that someone made where they did a fake out where it looks like they were gonna do a suicide, and they're playing the Fuwamoko, not tomorrow, today, and then their other hand comes on screen with a fucking hockey ski mask, and they're gonna go rob a bank.
I still think my favorite of all time is gun related is the one where it's Tiny Gura, someone hands her the pistol, go child.
Oh yeah,
Do
go
a
do a
crime.
crime.
Yep. God.
Oh, what was the you know what? Kaz can probably also find this one better than me. There was another funny suicide joke clip on YouTube where the guy taps out cups and then cocks gun.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
What is it?
one.
Oh yeah.
Where
Yeah,
he's tapping
like
on the
cup.
table,
Cop song
Yeah.
suicide. Yeah.
bang.
Wasn't that from a video game? The shotgun suicide game?
Found it.
What? Thank you, Kaz. Amazing.
Buckshot roulette?
I literally just
Buckshot
put in
roulette,
what An said.
No.
Yeah.
Cup song gun meme.
Yeah.
Yeah,
say
that.
name of this one.
Thank you.
classic.
I like how you have two endings. You have Arn's ending where he unloads the gun, and then you have Kaz's ending.
The
where he pulls
good
the
end
trigger.
versus the bad end.
Which way, Western man?
Mine is more fitting for FFCT. No,
And then you have the American version.
What do you mean the American version?
It's an American version.
It's not available.
No, that's
I know.
It explodes.
It just blows up at the end, to be honest.
Yeah, it just becomes really fried and explodes.
Yep.
Let's see what else we got here. Okay, so here's a story we have not covered yet. Nexus! Damn, why is everyone from the SDM showing up here?
No, Nexus, no! No! Get out of there! No, not the shitty fanfiction. It is over, Nexus Bros. Billions.
Alexander Thompson is your average dude who wants to finish college and take care of his mom for the rest of his life. But then he gets hooked up with the Celestial Forge system, and then all he wants to do is play with his powers. He never wanted to save a city or the world, but when you're presented with infinite power, things tend to escalate. Oh, yes.
Consider the following.
Brain implosion energy, of course.
Yep.
yes, the perfect ad for Sneaky Stream.
Brain implosion energy.
Progressive insurance.
You know what? That's fair enough. I too. Oh wait, Kaz can also probably find this clip. Where's the clip of the guy accelerating to 140 on the highway, and then he's doing it for like 10 seconds, and then he goes, "Not today," and then slows down?
Not today. Highway. Yeah, no, this ain't it, Chief.
Nah, that.
Yeah.
It's just giving me police chases or not today. Things stuttering.
Yeah, I figured as much. As like I said, I don't know.
I'm getting Chinese rap now. Let's go.
Accelerating 140 on highway. When you see no speed limit sign on the German autobahn.
Yeah, I don't know what the fucking thing was called, but it was spawned off of, or maybe it spawned the meme, where it was a Tumblr post of like, what do guys do when they're feeling suicidal? And someone responded with, you know, we go on the highway, close our eyes, and hit 100 and count to 10, and if we're still alive at the end, it means God has God says we have to live another day or something.
Really?
Yeah.
The wheel.
Okay, I gotta say, like,
There's that video where
I'm not a big fan of the Chinese, but this Chinese rap shit hits fucking hard. God motherfucking damn.
I'll stick to the Japanese jazz thing.
I don't know what they're saying, but he's spitting fire.
Yeah, no, look, the abbreviation, right? You know K-pop, Korean pop, Chinese rap, C rap, crap.
Yeah, funny.
Yeah, pretty good though, I gotta say.
Never
I'm not a big
forget
fan of
that
them
K-pop was
strikes,
created by the
but,
CIA to trap pedophiles into the government.
So true.
Oh
The
yeah, no, that's
FC
actually
list, bro.
100% legitimate history of the K-pop scene. Is the CIA created K-pop to get pedophiles into the government, and so they could blackmail them by
huge.
whoring out the K-pop stars to the government officials.
CIA.
Yep.
This,
This is real.
no, listen, no, I could understand if it was the Disney Channel or some shit like that, but K-pop?
Yep, they invented K-pop.
Oh no, I can tell you why it's K-pop. Disney's domestic; they can't do that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's the FBI.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's the other arm of
Okay,
the, that's the other long arm handle.
Fair.
That's the
No,
other
yeah, no,
long
I
arm of the
see, I
law
see,
that
I
likes
see.
to marinate up your asshole.
The long arm of the law goes up your ass and marinates.
Yeah,
Kind of
but
a fire line, to be honest.
yeah, no, the CIA funded the K-pop scene so they could get child stars into positions of prominence, so they could then use their power over the child stars as managers to whore them out to politicians, so they could get politicians into positions of power who they now had pedophilic blackmail on.
I can
Yep.
see it. Yeah.
Yep.
I can't say what I want to say.
Yeah, it's
Good.
Oh, yeah,
just
of course
it-
you can't say what you want to say.
it was
fucking
just
weirdo.
another day ending in Y at the CIA, because you know what the saddest thing is this is like only the 12th pedophile honey trap that they created in the span of like 5 years.
Oh,
yeah.
the FBI does it too.
Yes, but they aren't as catastrophically
CIA?
unsuccessful as the CIA is.
For real.
Never forget the finders.
Yes, the finders.
Finders keepers, buddy.
What do you mean you taught a bunch of unstable people CIA spy tactics and then lost them in the sewers of DC and they created a cult that sacrifices children?
Yeah.
Oh no, they would never. CIA.
Damn,
on
Sneaky
purpose.
beat me to it.
No.
You know, I'm really
That's
tired of how
crazy.
often our government agencies lose really important things like that.
Oh, well, I mean, the FBI was also the ones that did Fast and Furious, in which they accidentally sold $15 million worth of guns to the cartels.
Quote
Yes,
unquote.
I'm really getting tired of our.
Well,
Government.
the point of it was
I
that we were going to give them a bunch of tagged guns, and we weren't actually going to sell them, supposedly, to the cartels. It was just a honey trap to get them to come out and get them. But then we actually sold them to the cartels, and then we realized we didn't have a way to track them.
Oh no!
Yeah, crazy how that
It's almost like
turned
that shit
out.
was intentional.
Yeah, you know.
No.
See, here's the problem when it comes to the U.S. government. I almost can never say it's malice. I genuinely think they are just that retarded.
They are that stupid, but there's some malice there.
It's more like there's one guy at the top who's not stupid but is malicious, and everyone else is just hilariously fucking retarded.
Also true.
I mean, there's another great one. I mean, fucking Waco was crazy. You know, they were just like, hey, we're gonna fill this house full of flammable gas.
Kaboom.
Yeah.
We're gonna burn the women and children alive accidentally. Why does
Or,
everyone hate the
you know,
U.S. government?
rich.
No, hating the U.S. government? No, you would never. No. They're so kind. They're so friendly.
The government did something to make people hate them? No, say it ain't so.
I mean, you know, the Killdozer was another great example.
What's that quote? Something about a reasonable man must make an unreasonable decision.
No, a reasonable man in an unreasonable world will eventually do unreasonable things.
Ah, there we go.
But, yeah. So, let us read this worm story. Oh, god fucking damn it. Well, okay, we're gonna check off some more fucking boxes here. My name is Alexander Thompson. I am now going to narrate my life to you in the narrative and explain everything that is going on in the opening paragraphs. Because I am a dogshit author who doesn't know what narrative is.
Is this opening character description?
Yes, it is, sir.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Let's see. Go ahead and mark off system as well.
Alright.
Let's see. Yep.
Summary
see,
inside.
Sneaky.
No,
you didn't
no
do
summary
original
inside.
fiction.
No.
You didn't do original fiction on your bingo. I just noticed.
Did I not do original? I thought. Wait. Do I have? Oh, I do have original fiction. Damn, that's crazy.
I do have that.
Most people call me Alex, though, and I know. Although most adults like to call me my full name, Alexander.
I don't know.
I am just your average young man who is average in everything averagely average. I am so average in my averageness. I'm an average height with an average weight, with average hair and average eyes. I have an average skin tone with average hair. He's also black.
This man just
he
got
made sure to
fucking
mention that he's
average.
black. Did you know he's black? He's also averagely
That's not
black.
average.
And he also has to let you know that he has an afro.
Yep. That's how you know
Well,
he's
that's not
black.
average either.
What?
Well, no, hold on, Sneaky. There's some white dudes who do go for the afro.
God damn it, Art.
Oh.
Oy.
Are you sorry that I break out?
That's what
Also, I
will
have a large
reluctantly give you that one.
nose that is crooked.
Oy vey.
Mm.
It's one of the features from my father I have. I'm not going to ask out loud.
Oy vey.
No, you cannot. No.
The plot line was promised to him 3,000 years ago, bro. Respect it.
How does he know it came from his father?
His
It
father
was
was
promised to him by God.
killed, air quotes.
I knew I had the potential to be eye-catching, but I was just so average. If I also hit the gym, but I was just so average. If how my cousins looked was any indication, I was gonna be a fucking buff Adonis. However, given the trajectory of my life, my looks were the last of my worries. The protagonist role was promised to him.
3,000 years ago. Oi!
I wasn't a genius. I was merely averagely intelligent. With an average education that put me above the average resident of Brockton Bay.
Oh, so
Living
now
in
he's
Brockton
above
Bay
average.
was a chore. That chore was even harder when you were black. Did I mention he was black yet? He's black. Did you know he was black? Well, he's telling you he's black. The city is rotten to the core. It has racism in it.
Fucking-
Wait,
Sorry, buddy. The
I'm
plot
sorry.
about another $20
why is
billion
he always
to
finding
Israel.
the keyword racist to the Empire and not the ABB as well?
Because
He does know, right?
no, he doesn't. He does
Yes,
not know
sir.
that the ABB were so
The
much
ABB, famous for
Yeah.
taglines like, Lung says you're Asian now.
worse. But I'm Italian. Lung says you're Asian now. Well, okay.
I mean, does this mean he'll stop trying to murder me?
No.
No.
Kind of.
If you pay your protection money.
Also, classically, of course, in classic, I never read Worm fan. I only read Worm fan fiction fashion. They declare the merchants a major villain group in Worm.
Oy
No.
vey.
How to tell they never actually read Worm? And that's not counting the minor villains. This was a city where merely walking on the street asked for trouble, implying that other cities are somehow better. This city is rotten to the core. It has 3 whole gangs in it. I got some bad news for you, buddy.
Okay.
Blood has never been to Chicago in his fucking life, man.
Growing up, life was never easy. I was 5 years old in 1998.
This guy doesn't understand that walking the wrong way in Boston triggers Accord's OCD and gets you killed.
My father was killed by the Slaughterhouse 9. I don't remember a lot of what happened.
That doesn't make you special!
I don't remember what happened, but I do remember my father dragged himself home with only 1 leg, 1 arm, and his stomach spilling out of his chest, just to see his wife one last time.
That's bullshit. That much massive injury, bled out and died. He'd have gone into shock.
Yeah,
he didn't call anything.
Well,
hang on.
He dragged himself from in front of their house. That's it.
I mean, that's possible.
Yeah, alright, maybe if he got him in front of the house.
He also could have triggered and gotten something that wouldn't actually save him, just prolong it long enough for one last thing.
Maybe.
Okay, I'll give you that.
My mother and I were huddled in the basement, hiding away from the chaos and destruction all over the city as the combined forces of the heroes and villains worked together to push out the Slaughterhouse and the Teeth.
Well, why
They
the
succeeded.
fuck was your daddy hiding?
Well, you know, they succeeded, leaving the city barely standing. My mom worked herself to the bone. Oh, so we're just gonna skip over the dad. Okay. My mom worked
he's
herself
dead,
to the
Sneaky.
bone.
He doesn't matter.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't matter anymore, yeah. My mom worked herself to the bone to raise me and support the both of us. Being one of the few people with a relatively high education, she managed to get a job as a mechanical engineer in the Protectorate. Her job was a hefty salary, which allowed me to study from elementary school to college. I was a tech enthusiast, and I was going to be the greatest electrical engineer the world has ever seen. And then
every tinker in existence.
That's right. And then, just as I started college, my mom was diagnosed with brain cancer. Well, yeah, from reading your story. She got bedridden a few weeks later and died. While the Protectorate paid for her hospital bills, there was other things that needed to be paid for, not to mention I also had to take care of her. So I dropped out and got a job at an electronics store along the boardwalk, where I worked for most of the day before I visited my mom at night. Her condition rapidly deteriorated by the day, and I was forced to watch her waste away before my eyes. I mean,
she wouldn't actually waste that fast. Dumb shit.
I mean, okay.
How long did he say?
Not even Panacea. Apparently weeks. Not even Panacea, the miracle healer of Brockton Bay, could heal her because she couldn't heal anything with brains. No, she didn't fix brains. You don't need to fix the cancer in the brain. You just get rid of the cancer.
Yeah, surely Panacea wouldn't have an issue with removing a fucking tumor.
Well, apparently, author knows nothing, and
not.
I mean, we already had that earlier. What she wouldn't mess around with was, well, no, actually, no, she didn't. Well, no, she didn't touch. No, she didn't touch brains, period.
Yeah, so
Because
Pan
her
would not have
adopted
gone in for the
father.
cancer.
Oh,
Yeah.
her mom. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was because her mom. Because Carol.
It was adopted father with the brain damage. Mark.
No,
I
no,
think
she
was-
wouldn't touch brains
Mark.
in terms of trying to fix the chemical imbalances or any form of brain damage, but I don't see why getting rid of a tumor would be related to the brain
Because
besides
it's
being
in the
there.
brain. Because it's in the brain, and doing anything with brains or in that general area, she felt would be too tempting and tempt her into doing literally anything else in the area.
No, she
refused.
No, her issue was that she didn't want to mess with brains doing stuff like depression because then she would be tempted to you know, mess with the chemical balances of other things.
I
and
thought she wouldn't
improving
even
it.
fucking heal. Like if somebody got half
No.
their brain blown out, she wouldn't even touch that.
No, because that would be regenerating the brain.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
she didn't want to deal anything with
Yeah.
regeneration of brain tissue.
And
Yeah.
I'm on Sneaky's side here because she does eyes, which are directly connected to the brain. She just doesn't touch the brain itself.
Okay, but
Yeah,
that's
so
not the same as
Connect,
touching the
everything
brain.
is connected.
No, everything connects to the brain, Kaz. That is actually a brain dead take on your part in support of Sneaky.
I meant like close to the brain. I'm fucking
No,
fine.
that's still not how that works.
The eyes are separated
Mm.
from the brain by the orbital socket, the occipital bone.
I meant through the optical nerve. She's done.
No,
those
see,
before.
so
It's
again,
not-
she
that's
doesn't
not
have
Still not
to.
touching the brain.
The
By that
the
logic, she
spine is
wouldn't touch
connected to
nerve
the brain.
damage.
She couldn't touch spines. She couldn't touch anything touching the spine. No, it's specifically the brain itself. In the
and-
skull, the brain.
And there's also no reason. So again, she doesn't even have to actually touch the cancer in the brain to fix the cancer in the brain. All she has to do is modify the immune system to target the cancer cell properly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then again, all right. So I'll give her a pass on this because canonically, remember, redhead clock stopper.
I said that the
His
only reason she
dad
didn't fix clock blocker is
had
because
cancer.
he never asked. Yeah, he never asked. And he wasn't a vital patient,
Oh,
so
come
she
the
never saw it.
fuck on.
That's it.
Everybody
Nope.
knew his dad had cancer.
Yes, but
He
there is a
could have
difference. There is a difference between volunteering, which is then favoritism, and someone asking her.
Yeah.
Especially because she wasn't friends with Clock Blocker, she just hung out with him because Vicky hung out with Dean.
Especially on top of that,
He's a friend of a.
well, it doesn't matter.
He's a
That's
friend
not how
of-
she thinks.
No,
That's not. She's a
Sign-
sociopath.
What-
That's not how she
Yeah.
thinks.
Sign, Clock Blocker
Yeah.
wasn't even a friend of a friend, she was a friend of the guy her sister was dating that she hated.
Okay, but even
Sneaky's
then, I
making
was gonna say,
comments before I can
he's
type
a
them.
coworker.
Your next words are.
He is a coworker and a peer. You'd figure she would have at least offered, but
You
yeah,
would
no, you're
figure
right,
someone
sociopath.
who is socially well adjusted and doesn't view healing
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
chore.
Yeah,
offer.
not socially well adjusted and views healing. Yes.
Yeah,
I
I
keep
was just saying.
forgetting just how fucked
Now,
the characters in
I
Worm
do
are.
want to say, I am kind of understanding of Panacea. Like, when you've been
Mm.
doing it for your entire life,
That's her fault.
Well, since you got your powers anyway.
yeah, since you got her. I'm not saying it's not her fault,
Like,
Sneaky.
she's
but
only been
yes.
doing it for about 2 hours. I mean 2 years.
Don't forget the most well-adjusted and well-written.
I had
woman
2
Worm
hours,
is
2
Rachel.
years. Basically the same thing.
2 hours, well, I mean, to a man
yeah,
like Sign,
basically.
who has lived over 7,000 years, you know, it is basically the same
They're
thing.
basically the same thing.
Don't forget, Rachel/Hellhound is the most well-adjusted female in Worm.
True, she is.
Uh,
Yep,
mm,
yep,
no.
yeah. Alright, let's hear
Vista's
this one.
Scatterbeat.
No,
gotta be.
Vista is
Alright.
hilariously not
Vista-
well adjusted.
Vista triggered before she was in the double digits. She just wears a good mask. She is one of the least well-adjusted
Okay, yeah.
females.
She manages.
Vista-
She manages it better.
Stop.
If
Stop and-
Vista
stop-
was
stop-
not
yeah.
having her shit written, Vista would be out capping people.
Yes.
Yeah.
She already got into a fight with Hook Wolf and had.
Without telling anyone, and then self-stitched herself.
Miss
Yes,
Militia
that's-
sweeps. You're right. She does sweep. She
yeah,
sweeps
no.
minefields. Hey-oh!
Miss Militia's fairly well adjusted.
So true.
Miss Militia's covering from
Bosnian child,
PTSD.
Miss Militia.
No, Miss Militia is not well adjusted. Miss Militia is coping by literally saying, "I'm just following orders," and everything
Yes.
she does.
And
Yeah.
it's for the
I
and
was
America
just
knows
following
best.
the orders,
America knows best
yeah.
because they saved me. That's it. That's her mindset.
What about Dragon?
Of course, yeah. The orders. The orders.
Dragon quite literally cannot be well adjusted.
Yeah.
She's
Nope.
quite literally
Yeah.
prevented from being well adjusted.
Oh, wait.
And Ward has
hang
shown
on,
us that even
hang on.
free from her restrictions, she's not well adjusted because she's so used to the status quo.
Yeah.
Hold on. I've got you. The actual
Yeah.
most well adjusted
Uh,
Rebecca Costa Brown.
No.
No.
She literally
She's
can't do
doing
anything on her
exactly
own.
what she
Despite-
needs to do to
No,
save the
despite
world.
despite
not
having
even
parts of the
slightly.
victory-
No,
despite not even
no.
having
Rebecca
parts of the
Costa
victory, she
Brown. No,
isn't. Like,
Rebecca Costa Brown is quite literally the conceptualization of peak millennial energy. She is a 15-year-old in a 45-year-old woman's body.
She's also a
thought
slave
she
to
was
path
a
of victory,
about
despite that
45
not being
years
her
old,
own power.
that's
If path, if literally fucking Fortuna comes and says, "Oh, this is a path," Rebecca will drop everything and go, "Yes, my queen."
No, yeah,
She
no, yeah.
is a slave to
If
victory.
Fortuna comes in and says, "Quickly, you must punt this baby," she'll just fucking do it and then go like, "Okay, why did I punt the baby?"
Why did I put the baby?
You don't need to know. It's part of the path. You not know.
You don't need to know it's part of the path. All right, well, all right then. Just do I
Okay.
punt more babies?
You need to bend me over and fuck me right now. This is part of the path.
It's
Yep.
part of the path.
Totally.
Yep.
It's all
Yeah.
right. I mean, it's just.
I mean, you've never lied to me before.
The most
Even when we
well-adjusted
killed all those
that's true.
children.
The most well-adjusted female is Rachel, who's also the most well-written, and the most well-adjusted male is Legend, and that's a very low bar to beat.
Yeah. True.
Oof. Oof. Big oof.
But yeah.
Actually,
so
no.
anyway,
The most well-adjusted female might be the Simurg.
the most well-adjusted
she's not
individual in Worms.
No, she's not
Madison.
well adjusted at all, my brother.
Well.
That's
I'll leave that one
canon.
alone. That is
Kill-
canon.
But
Billionaire,
anyway,
don't
point
give
being.
fun ideas. You might write a second Predatory with Madison
Anyway,
as the protagonist.
point being is that brain cancer is super easy to fix. All you have to do is modify the immune system. And not even modify the immune system and upgrade it. I mean, quite literally, just tell the immune system, hey, ignore this chemical that the brain cancer is putting out that's preventing you from detecting it, because that's what cancer does. It's why ivermectin and other antiparasiticals can be effective against cancers. It's because they both use the same chemical or similar chemical mock-ups to make the cells of the immune system ignore them. Because, at the cellular level, everything's just chemicals. So, is what it is. But yeah, so ivermectin makes the immune system ignore the ignore signal, and so that's why they attack parasites. And same thing for cancer, is it demasks them.
It
So
strips
that's-
the masking, yes. The
So quite
masking
literally,
is
all she
whatever.
has to do is strip the masking, which is
Yeah,
something
but if
that a
you
bunch of
talk
medicines can
about
already do.
that,
right.
if you talk
But
about
my
that, that's a
my
rule
point is
violation
that
side.
my point though is that demasking cancer is completely within Panacea's preset rules of no modifying people, no brains, no blah blah blah. It's all she has to do is do something that medicine already can do.
True.
So that's completely within her ability and her rules.
Yeah, but she didn't, so he died.
Well, yeah, well, she didn't in this story because the author is retarded and doesn't actually know anything about canon. They just read a bunch of fan fictions.
The author knows nothing, and all of this is shite.
Well, does that really make him any different? Most other authors dealing with worm.
No, but they still don't know
No.
anything.
True.
That's actually a funny Ruby meme. I'll allow it.
No way. Hello, Gray.
Hello, Gray.
It's great.
Hi, Gray.
Let's see here. Mom
Hello.
was wasting away. Brain cancer. 2 weeks of the diagnosis. You know what that is? They wrote this chapter in Discord. That's Discord Markdown.
Oh, right, it is.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
This is probably someone writing out on their Discord server and getting everyone saying that, oh, this is good, you should show.
Oh, this is so good, dude. Oh my god, dude, so great.
Oh.
Oh, where's the sticker? I gotta deploy the sticker.
Oh, no. Small dog shit.
You're getting some good mileage out of that one.
Sticker deployed.
yeah.
We're gonna get some good mileage out of that twice a week.
True. Let's go. But bald, no teeth. Wait.
Bald.
Wait, what? In 2 weeks of her diagnosis with brain cancer, she turned into a bald, toothless person of skin and bones. With her skin so stretched over her skull, she looked like a corpse.
What?
No.
What?
This motherfucker has never.
How do you
her
think
teeth
cancer works?
had cancer?
Why would her teeth fall out?
No, yeah, definitely how this works. Yeah, for sure.
No,
Jesus Christ.
that is.
Author
No,
knows
you never
nothing.
had cancer
Goddamn.
before? No. It's
Author
Can't
knows
even
nothing
look it
about
up.
real
Let's see.
life at this point.
I know, it's the best part.
No, I would trust the author with my life, bro. He knows.
The last 2 months were the worst days of my life. What do you mean the last 2 months? Wait.
The
You're
author's
telling me
aware.
she turned into a fucking skin and bone corpse after 2 weeks, but then proceeded to live for another 2 months?
Yeah.
So,
What?
all right, I could see it if and only if it were a specific type of throat cancer that kept her from actually getting any food, and she just literally starved to death. That is
Right, but the
That's what happened to
sallow,
my dad.
sunken face, no hair, losing teeth, that's all
No,
from acute
would not
radiation
happen.
sickness.
Yeah,
That-
that's also from radiation sickness.
Right, but they wouldn't be treating a stage 5 cancer patient with radiation. They
Not with hard radiation, no.
uh,
They would
like,
not. They wouldn't even fucking bother at that point. They just go, look,
Yeah,
there's nothing we can do. We're putting you on hospice. I'm sorry. This is the best we can do. You push this button if you want more morphine.
basically, yeah, like that's just like
By the way, if you're ever really tired of being here, ask us, and we'll
Hold
just
the button.
let the button keep going.
yeah, hold the button, yeah.
Yep.
I dreaded every shift. The day I would go to the hospital to find she was no longer alive. Every time I found her, my heart broke at all the pain she was trying to hide from me. I never wanted to be a parahuman, having witnessed time and again how their actions affected innocent people. Every parahuman fight always resulted in collateral damage, and more often than not,
That's not
innocent
true at
bystanders.
all.
And more often than not, innocent bystanders got injured or died as a result of their fights. That's so not true. It's hilarious. Now I want to see a
It
story
depends on
where
where you are, because
Alexandria
there
makes
are
the coma crew.
places-
That would be funny.
No, they're basically what we're seeing in canon is that everywhere outside of essentially the first world, yeah, that's exactly what he's describing is true. Like Africa, for instance, just devolved into
Well, so did
warlords with
Europe.
parahuman powers.
Yeah.
So did a lot of Europe. But no, in America, it's a fucking, it's a game. It's cops and robbers with powers.
Yeah, no, literally, Brockton Bay is described as the only city in America that's having this problem. Because the
Yeah, he's
heroes
full of
have
shit.
won everywhere else in America, in Worm, somehow.
Yeah, he's full of shit.
The villains did, and nothing was ever done about these parahumans. The villains did whatever they wanted, and those who were arrested spent hours in custody before they walked out. That's
fantasy.
Bro,
patently
why are you
false.
talking about California?
Villains with body counts walked the streets, and no one would do anything about them. Lung was a great example. Hookwolf and
No one
Lung
can do
were the
anything about
Nobody
only...
can
They
do
never
anything
arrested
about
Lung.
Lung.
Yeah, they tried to arrest Lung, and he beat their shit in.
He said fuck off.
There's
and
like
turned into a
3
dragon.
people on the planet who can do anything about Lung, and they fucking don't. That should tell you they aren't gonna deal with it. They're just,
Yeah.
he's your fucking problem. You deal with him, and if you can't, oh well.
I despise the
If Alexander
parahuman
wanted to deal with
game of
Lung, she
cops
could.
and robbers. In the last 2 weeks, though, I prayed for a parahuman power. I prayed to heal my mother, but no one answered, and my mother wasted away. Okay, well, if you
Well-
paid more attention to the fucking parahumans that you're apparently disparaging, you might have known that it only happens after the bad thing occurs, meaning you would never get a power before she dies, only after.
Well,
Also, the power you
no, I
get-
mean that's not strictly speaking. Like, remember, Tattletale triggered because of her parents arguing. Like,
No.
it's theoretically
No.
That was Vista. That was Vista.
Tattletale
I'm
triggered
sorry,
because
Vista.
she made her brother commit suicide.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Vista.
Yeah,
my
no,
point being
Vista
that-
was the one-
It's theoretically possible if they felt enough distress over their dead, dying mother. Then
Honestly,
it's
if it
possible
was-
they could trigger.
If it was gonna trigger, it would
Sure.
have been in the heat of the moment of his father crawling through the door with a hole in his chest.
Yeah, you would think.
True.
or that maybe you would think. Problem
But,
is when you get powers, and I don't remember if this is actually talked about in canon or not, but typically the power you get would not help you fix the problem; it just fucking make it worse. Like Vista's power, for instance, did not
So
give her
that's
a way to
actually,
fix her parents'.
That's a word
Marriage,
of God.
It gave her a way to get away from it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
okay,
that's
that's word of
actually a
God.
Wild Bow word of God.
Hmm.
That is never actually talked about in canon.
So
the
we
sun
can
may or may not
completely
be coming
disregard
up.
it as bullshit.
Good night, lads. I'll see you around.
You know,
Good night.
Alrighty, night.
For canon, you probably shouldn't disregard it, but in general, it's handled very stupidly.
Yeah, I mean, in general,
Yeah.
word of God should be used as a guiding light where there is no lore. So if you're trying to
Well-
create a new
Yeah.
parahuman, then you should look to the word of gods about how he created parahumans to try and
The problem is,
yeah.
it's Wild Bow. And
Yes,
his
and
word
he
of God's
contradicts himself constantly, yes.
contradictory and dog shit. And the earliest
And
ones
he
seem to be
actively
okay. They're like
retconned a
the-
whole bunch of stuff and didn't follow his own
Yeah.
rules constantly because
Yeah.
he wanted a cool character or a certain power set. Yes, I know.
I think that word of God about not getting a was one of the earlier ones. So, yeah, that would probably stand up.
Powers seem to have the intent to get people out of the trauma in their trigger. Yes, it's the power is not to remove them from their trigger event in terms of solving the trigger event. The power, according to the Word of God, is a way to mitigate the trigger event. So the reason why Vista got dimension warping powers that would expand space is because she didn't want to be near her parents arguing anymore. But that doesn't actually solve the issue of her parents arguing. It just gave her the ability to not
It
be
just gave her space.
near them.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he used in the example of the Word of God, the example of if you are in a fire and everyone's burning, the power set you would get might be a changer power that turns you into fire. That doesn't actually solve the problem of fire everywhere burning everything, but you're no longer burning.
Hell, it might make it worse.
Yeah, well, you're living fire now, so you might need to be in fire to stay alive, and then to exit the changer state, you need to exit inside the fire and then step out of the fire, because if you try stepping out of the fire, you might burn off your fuel instantly and die. Like, that might be your fucking power, so that'd be fantastically useless, so you would actually have to go around causing fires to use your power, which would... again, exacerbate the effect.
Generally,
Wildbow
they're
writes a
not
story that
generally
aimed to show
that
how bullying is bad, and
retardedly
then his
limited.
character won by being bullied. The bullying was so effective, Wildbow literally had the final villain be defeated by bullying. True. Yeah, Wildbow is really obsessed with bullying and how bullying is actually the right thing to do.
Yeah.
I think he has some unresolved trauma. What do you guys think?
no. Wow,
Who knows?
Never.
Possibly. Yeah. Unfortunately, this is one of the things where, like, I can't speak in defense of the author because what an author writes isn't always indicative of who they are as a person or what they've done. But he was dumb enough to say that that's how he wrote.
Literally me.
Yeah, he's
It's literally
was
dumb
me.
enough to come out.
He was dumb
and
enough to say that's
say it.
me for real, for real.
Yeah.
No, specifically, this character is me X several times over. Taylor is what was it? Taylor is him. Madison is him. Emma is him. Sophia. There's like more than a dozen that are. This is
Yeah,
me.
Sophia
but
represents his
X.
aggression that he had caged up, and Taylor represents what his life was like going through school, and Emma represents
Yeah.
his wish fulfillment of having friends, and yeah. It's all
It's like,
so ass.
No, I get putting a self-insert in a story and even putting some of yourself into the characters, but you don't have to literally take and go, okay, I just want to make a character that's me, but at this time in my life. You don't have to do that.
What are you talking about? He absolutely has to.
Anyway,
I
so
guess he
I'm
does,
glad Nosehair can join us from across his room.
right?
Hey,
Fuck you.
Oh, wow, he figured out how to talk into the
There he
mic.
is.
Congratulations. Meanwhile, Atin is being fucking rotated. Does that make Madison his horniness? True. This one
No, the
asexual
horny
gremlin
Madison-
character who hates authority is the one
Me.
that most represents me. Yeah.
Yeah. So the horny medicine thing is actually a meme about one of the was it SV or SV posters who actually had that name.
From what I remember, it was someone. It was someone that was commenting on his blog. And they were constantly doing horny on main posts on his blog, and occasionally he would include people that would patronize his blog really often back when he was very not popular. He would include them in PHO interludes at the end of
Yeah, that's what it
stuff.
is. And Madison being horny is because it based on this person who is
Madison being horny
Doesn't
actually
matter.
comes from a very early in the life cycle of Worm on space battles. There was a joke, I believe it was from Ack, about how Madison was horny posting as specific protagonist.
Yeah.
That's the name. Yeah.
And then because Ack was a huge name in the Worm section, everyone kind of just ran with the joke because everyone found it funny, and it didn't
Yeah.
it didn't really like affect
Eventually-
their stories anyway. So everyone kind of just used it as like a community meme.
And eventually, people started thinking of it as canon, even though it's not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, classic.
In many such cases.
Yeah, so anyway, bitch whine moan, bitch whine moan. My mother passed on. So she died from fucking brain cancer 2 months after a diagnosis of brain cancer? God damn, how much fucking brain cancer did she have?
Well,
All
if
the
it's
brain cancer.
enough,
Enough,
it might,
apparently.
Yeah, enough, yeah, it's true. They buried her in the cemetery, empty house. Oh, wow, that's convenient. Brian and Aisha were there for the funeral. Oh, his cousins are Brian and Aisha.
Then there's no way his family was
Damn,
well off
that's
with
so
how...
convenient.
Yeah. That's... Mm.
That's
Nope.
so convenient.
Well, no, hang on.
This person's...
Yeah.
No, I can't say that.
If it wasn't
Yeah.
for the mother dying, I would call this arbitrarily good luck for them being able to be
I
part
mean,
of
it is kind of arbitrarily good luck, but it's not actually arbitrarily good luck. Because they're basically just trying to kill off all the characters that would need characterization.
Yeah.
That they don't feel like writing.
Also,
So-
who would maybe tell him not to go out and do...
Well, it's no, it's
anything?
not even that. So basically, the gist of it is they didn't want their character to be an orphan, so they create a mother and then kill her in the opening section to justify why the character is determined to go out and do things, and they kill her off as well, so they can not write her as a character in general.
So you're saying she got that anime protagonist?
Yes. She got the anime protagonist treatment, indeed. That's about as convenient as the Marvel crossover story that made them from Wakanda. That's hilarious.
I'm not sure I even want to know.
Don't you know all black people are from Wakanda?
As Phoenix posted earlier, this really does just feel like a male Riri Williams.
True. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Blah, 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 bitch, whine, moan. I was never close to my cousins, but I was close to them now. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Felt something pass by my home. It was a presence. My mind tried to reach for it, but it wasn't strong enough yet, really. I was already going insane. Blah, blah, blah. I'm rich and blah, blah, blah. I'm in a good area. Blah, blah, blah. The air conditioning hadn't worked in weeks, and the electricity had been cut off due to the bill accumulating too much. That's not how that works.
No.
No.
Yeah, that they you have multiple months of them going, "Hey, pay the fuck up." And even after that, depending on where you're located and what's occurring, they actually can't turn the power off.
Yeah.
Also, a lot of those places will go, "Oh, your significant other died, your mom died, whatever. That's a bereavement period.
Yeah.
We'll give you an extension on the bill to get caught back up."
Yeah.
Also, he wasn't even paying the hospital bills. Because the PRT was paying all the hospital bills.
Yeah. But they said he had other bills to pay.
Yeah! What other fucking bills? Genshin? Like...
Yes.
Well, how else is a man supposed to have his
No,
impact?
you see, he had to pay the water crystal tax.
Of course, yes.
Someone decided that he was every time he had to pay a bill, he actually had to pay 4 times that bill amount. Side note:
Obviously.
what the fuck were you thinking giving blue players this much power, Wizards? Why the fuck did you give them that much power to mill in Final Fantasy? What is wrong with you?
But
things,
yeah,
but we
so
don't like to
anyway,
talk about
okay, we're waiting.
Sorry, the
What are we
PRT
waiting
was
for?
paying his bills.
Oh yeah,
The
the
medical
PRT,
bills?
no, not paying his bills, paying the
They're
hospital
paying the
bill.
hospital bills.
Why were they paying for the? Oh, why were they paying?
Because
she
they were
worked for the
insurance or
PRT.
something, maybe. Anyway, point
I
being
find it
is,
very strange.
yeah, point being is that she apparently made shit buckets of money to live in a well-off area with well-off means, and not have to budget for anything, and
Fucking
yet
insurance would've
somehow
covered that.
he has no money, and despite him also working his own job, he somehow has not paid his water or electricity bill in several months. What the fuck
Right.
bill was he paying?
Who knows?
The house was purchased.
She has.
The house was purchased. The
if she's
hospital
got
bills
this-
were paid by the PRT. All he had was food, those electricity and water bills, and maybe gas. And gas.
Property taxes.
That's assuming it wasn't
too.
direct draft.
He wouldn't be paying property taxes because he doesn't own the property. So he literally couldn't pay the property taxes.
Well, okay,
Well,
yes,
they don't
but
charge you property taxes.
He would be sending money to his mother's account probably to pay the property tax, but
okay.
Again,
Point is,
assuming it's
the
not-
bill would exist, but
Yeah.
that's still not much.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, especially in Brockton Bay, because apparently the property prices in Brockton Bay were fucking dog shit.
do you think he doesn't know how to cook even basic pasta or noodles and is just literally
Oh,
eating
100%.
every night?
Probably
Listen,
eating out of it
listen.
all day.
An apple.
Yeah.
Listen, they can't be as bad as my roommates.
False.
How do we brown ground beef?
You put it in the fucking pan.
Does his mom not have life insurance? Yeah, apparently she doesn't have life insurance either, despite them paying for all of her hospital bills. Her dying
Oh,
apparently.
Shit.
Yeah.
Is she actually
yeah.
dead? Because his summary says he just wants to take care of his mom. Like,
No,
his goal
she's
is
dead.
taking the
No,
summary.
he literally just killed her off. Only hours after burying my mother, I had gone insane.
Look at the very first line of his fucking summary.
I
Who
know.
cares? This-
I know.
Fuck's
Who
In
cares?
the yes,
This
yeah,
whole thing is fucking stupid, and it's nearly 10 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
I know it's great. But yeah. So anyway,
Last
he's
thing
apparently been working for months at this electrical store job, paying bills to something, despite the fact that there should be
Got no
plenty money
power,
in
no
the
water.
account. Yeah, apparently he's got no fucking power or water. I don't know what bills he was paying because he clearly wasn't. I will have to
Yeah, cargo.
find money to clear the bills and then have someone look over the wiring given how long the air conditioning was off. That's
What?
Oh,
not how that works.
I'm sort of wondering if this person's even the author's even older than like 10 or something, because
no,
This is
this person
so-
has.
Wait, hold
never
on.
lived
He's
alone.
saying the air conditioning hadn't worked in weeks because the electricity was cut off. That means everything in his fridge is fucking...
Oh, see, you
Yeah,
want to know what? I
That
just
means he's
realized.
eating out.
I realized something. This author lives in California. That's just daily life.
True. No, this person's gotta be sub 20. No. We're
Yeah,
Ira Greengrass. Okay, when'd you join? Join 2020? They're fucking 18 years old.
he has never lived alone a day in his life. Jesus.
Yeah, okay, this is my snippet pile. Harry Potter is Master of Death in an original universe being rewritten. Harry Potter visit Wormworld. Harry Potter story. What if something happened after Hogwarts?
What if something
happened after Hogwarts?
Truly
Well, I
What?
guess nothing happened.
This
Nothing
might be
ever
AI.
happened.
No, I don't think this is AI. I think this is just
Too
artificial.
stupid for AI.
This is not artificial stupid. This is authentic stupid.
Yeah.
Authentic lack of intelligence.
I'm not gonna say it. I could say it, but I'm not gonna say it. Nothing. You know what? Fuck it.
Say
Nothing.
it.
Nothing happened. Hogwarts, 1998.
True. The Potter family nearly ceased to exist in 1981. Voldemort was vanquished by Hadrian Hardwin Potter, but Lily was left to make sure to raise the special twins herself. That's right. Bro
Oh,
came
God
out
damn
and
it.
wrote a self-insert OC brother real boy who lived Harry Potter story.
Oh.
God damn it.
Well,
Now
on the
is
positive
the time of
side,
the Potter resurgence.
this is almost guaranteed to give me randomly abusive because we have a wrong boy who lived.
Large if true.
Big if true.
Oh god, that's fucking funny, man. This is bad. Yeah, no, this is they might be artificial intelligence. Yeah, true.
Artificial unintelligence.
They might be faking. They're only pretending to be retarded.
No, they're pretending to be intelligent.
Yeah.
Ah,
Like you, Stein.
eat a
Got 'em.
dick.
Hey, hang on a minute.
Got
Hang
him!
on a
I'll give you
minute.
that one. I'll
Hey,
give you that
hey,
one.
hey, hey.
He
Stein
resembles
can
that
chew
remark.
gum and talk at the same time, but he can't walk.
Woo.
Artificial intelligence when genuine.
Look, I
stupidity
mean,
walks
hey,
into
look,
the room.
you know, you gotta be careful when it comes to sign, because if you ask how, if he put the cart in today, he'll say, but I ate breakfast.
God damn it, Sneaky.
It's still sad that Mother Nature can
Hey.
put a carp away better than you can.
I put
Speaking
my
of Potter.
carts away, damn it.
Uh,
Congratulations, you have shamed me.
I don't want to
into
hear it come from the
putting
guy
my
who said
carts away.
I paid my
Good.
time.
Put it away, you fucking cunt.
I did my
speaking of-
time.
That false
Please
flag-
tell me
false
there's a
flag
Harry
actor-
Potter story out there where Voldemort was a false flag actor made up by the Ministry to cover up Dumbledore's crimes.
Woo!
Okay.
That's a lot of words.
That would be an interesting take.
Voldemort's just a false flag.
Listen, it would end up with Dumbledore being exposed when they asked Professor Dumbledore what happened to all the black lesbians in 1910s. You just had to dig deep, didn't you, Harry?
Yeah,
Just had to keep
that
digging.
is that actually does get very awkward because he actually is the next headmaster canonically.
Yeah. Yeah. You just had to keep digging, Harry, didn't you?
I'm sorry, Harry. It has come to this. Don't worry, Harry. I'll tell them all you sacrificed yourself to stop Voldemort once and for all.
God damn it, Killionaire.
A natural disaster does a better job of putting away a cartoon sign. True.
Trained by Mother Nature.
That implies no. Hang on, Max. He wasn't shamed by Mother Nature because this man has no capacity for shame.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh
entirely true.
no. Oh no.
Sign, just because you have the decency to keep your mouth shut about it doesn't mean you feel shame. It just means you're afraid of being further ostracized by
Oh,
society.
guys, this person is in fact retarded.
Oh
Really?
no.
Oh no.
No water, no electricity, no gas, cable, or air conditioning. He thinks air conditioning is a separate utility bill.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh boy.
You know why he thinks air conditioning is a separate utility bill?
Why does he think that?
Because he's
Because
a
he
fucking
doesn't-
child.
No.
Probably
he has
because
power-
his parents said he needs to pay the air conditioning bill because
Yeah.
he probably turns the temperature down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Either that or he has electricity and no air conditioning, so he thinks it's something separate that you pay for.
Yep. The fridge was
Don't get me
empty
wrong,
as I had
landlords
been
were
buying
harsh.
out food every single day that Mom was
Since
in the
he-
hospital.
And the kitchen hadn't been touched in weeks.
So he had been eating out every single meal for 2 months? No fucking wonder none of the bills are paid!
He probably doesn't even know how to pay the bills. He probably thinks they magically get paid by without his mother doing anything.
No, because he mentioned that he has to find the money to clear the bills. And then check the wiring because the power has been off for so long.
Which is not how that works.
This is not how that works. I mean, it is how that works, but if, like, we're talking about, the house has been abandoned for 10, 20 years.
Yeah. But not a couple weeks without it being on, brother.
I didn't pay the electricity for a couple weeks, so now the wiring's shot. Yeah, you gotta
go. Live in Brockton Bay.
Sorry, man. I can't fix your car until you refill the headlight fluid.
Well, no. Hang on. He might have had meth heads come by and strip the copper out of the walls, for all you know.
True.
Okay, but then he doesn't
working.
sign. Then he doesn't need someone to check the wires. He knows they're gone.
Yeah, that's real. Yeah.
If the meth heads have taken your copper, you're not gonna be wondering.
True.
Clearly,
I'm
what's
gonna be
happened
real
is
with you.
He's just reloaded
They
a save
probably
and he
didn't
has
stop
no
at the
idea what's
copper.
going on.
They probably grabbed the aluminum in that system too.
Damn, Snake, I just checked that one tab with the fix you've got.
No way. No, you're joking. You have to be joking, Macadamia. You have to be joking. No way you did that. Okay, wait, hold on. There was dust everywhere. The house was in no state to be occupied.
No.
Oh
What?
no.
I didn't have time to clean because I left early for work, and then I squeezed in as many hours for a bonus. That's not how that works at retail. Before going to the hospital to be with my mom until I fall asleep.
It's really funny.
You had plenty. No, author. You had plenty of time for cleaning. You just prioritized doing nothing instead. Don't.
Working.
Fucking. This is how you know it's a fucking Zoomer.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no. This would be Gen Alpha now. Because they're 18.
Something like that.
Yeah, they're 18. Fucking Zoomers and Gen Alpha, both of them. But this is how you know it's one of the fucking younger generations. Oh, well, I just didn't have time to clean. I was so busy doing fucking nothing. Mom would kill me if she saw the house in this state. I should probably clean this up. Bracing myself. Okay, yeah, so we're talking still. Hours after she's been buried. The first room he cleans was his parents' bedroom, where he boxes all of her shit, shoves it into the attic, and then moves into it.
No.
What the
Wow.
Bro?
What the fuck?
No.
Wow.
Like, hard no.
So absolutely a sociopath.
Yep.
It was a testament to the state of the house that by the time I finished with the upstairs, it was already late in the evening. No, that's just normal cleaning, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that is nothing to do with
clean the fucking house.
Yeah.
That's normal cleaning if you haven't cleaned in a while. If keep up with it.
Bro was hustling to pay his bills. Bro wasn't hustling to pay anything besides fucking takeout. He was literally eating takeout every single day for every single meal.
Possibly at least 3 times a day. Probably more if he got hungry.
No, not well sign. He literally said it, that the fridge had been empty since his mom went to the hospital because he's been ordering takeout every single day. He's spending his money, yeah. True, yeah, he was spending his money on recreational activities. Very true. It was not quite dark yet, but the sun was setting fast, which meant I only had 3 hours before the streets of Brockton were no longer safe for someone of your skin color. Guys, did you know he's black? I don't know if he's mentioned it yet, but he's black.
Are you sure?
Did you know he's black? Yeah, he just said he's black. Jesus
Are you
fucking
sure?
Christ. I swear, it is absolutely wild. I have never heard someone mention their race in a chapter of any story more than black worm authors.
Well, they have to let you know.
It's insane. They're the only ones too. Like maybe like I'll get like to some of the stories it'll be like, oh, I'm Asian so I have to avoid lung, and then they'll never fucking bring it up again. But it's just like I've read, and it's not just like just like the first chapter or something. I've tried reading multiple worm stories. One was like a magician. One got also got the Celestial Forge. Another one got the Celestial Grimoire. Another one got I forget some other fucking power, like summon tokens or something. And all of them constantly, at least like 2 to 3 times per chapter, were like, hey, by the way, I'm black. And it's just like, dude, we're on chapter 15. Why are you still telling me this?
Like, the most I've ever mentioned race in a story, the protagonist race, is Saturday Night Special, where Shinji is Asian and has the problem of lung and the ABV.
Yeah, that's literally what I said. It's like whenever it was like an Asian character in the story, they're like, oh yeah, I'm Asian, so I have to worry about lung. And then it's never mentioned again.
Occasionally it gets brought up in that context.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Not constantly harping on it.
And he never stored any leftover food in the fridge? Nope. He just didn't pay any of his bills. He apparently didn't pay the bills for 2 months straight for anything. Because he was sad or something, I guess. Yeah, I'm fucking just baffled.
Okay, I'll give him that maybe he didn't know how to.
Yeah, but then all you have to do is say, I didn't know how to pay the bills, and it's not like I could ask my mom, so they just went unpaid and then they got turned off. Like, that's all you had to say. Instead, it's, I didn't have the money for it.
Okay. So his mom is rich. He's not rich. He doesn't have access to her accounts.
He's working a 40-hour job.
Yeah,
and overtime, apparently.
A 40-hour shitty retail job.
Yeah, with overtime. That should still be enough. He's not paying off college. He's not paying rent. He's not paying like all of his expenses are food and bills.
Lights, power, and cable.
Yeah, and just drop cable, Christ, just drop the cable. Like, if you're really that tight on money, just stop paying for cable. Just pay for fucking water and electricity. Like,
yeah, cut your internet too, brother. Like,
I'm just fucking blown away by despite working 50 hours a week every single week, not having any expenses besides eating, water, and power. Because he apparently didn't even have a car, because he mentions that the car was never moved from the garage. So he's not driving anywhere either.
It's okay. Don't have a stroke.
I mean, you get desperate enough, you'll go out there to the water meter, crack that lock off of, you will turn it back on.
Yeah,
Same thing with power.
I'm just fucking baffled. I've never seen someone get bills so wrong. Like, you have the sum total of human knowledge at your fingertips, and you somehow get something as banal as bills wrong. And it would be one thing if you just got it wrong and then moved on, but you've spent the entirety of the first half of the fucking opening section of your story talking about your bills that you weren't paying. And you're getting it wrong.
Sneaky's most hated story problem. Getting things wrong.
Again, Zoomer or Gen Alpha, the other.
No, story gets to the point. He's going to unlock his power at the end of the chapter.
But did it give you cancer?
You know what? It's very fucking close, I will say. If he gets more shit wrong in the next couple of paragraphs, I will just call it.
Is all this bill shit and the women and the mother being dying and everything, does this count as dark edgy?
No.
Or is this angst?
No, he's not even angsting over it. He literally is just like, oh, my mom's dying and I can't pay any of my bills. Yeah, so anyway, I dumped her shit in the attic and now I'm in the master bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no angsting. There's no edge.
Like, he spent more time complaining about bills than he has about his dead mother.
Jamie don't have a sociopath OC square.
Well, that'd be too easy to get.
Yeah.
Just holy fucking shit. Like, and knows. It's not that I'm angry over people getting shit wrong. Obviously, people are going to get shit wrong. You can only know so much information. My problem is that people get shit wrong and then keep fucking talking about it. It would be like if I just, like, joined a conversation for, like, Gundam and just got the entire plot, all of the characters, which Gundams were which, the paint styles, what even happens, and I would just kept going on about how Gundam is my favorite fucking romance slice of life high school anime to Max and Atin for like 3 hours.
Wow.
Man, this looks so great. I really love
there's
that
this
Griffith
thing called
character.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so there's this thing called Witch from Mercury.
Also, Gundam.
Gundam was a bad example because Gundam is literally broached every fucking goddamn genre in the book. But you get my point.
Now oh, absolutely. You can throw shade at people for confusing the plots, absolutely, though.
Sure, yeah, but it just...
Sneaky, let me give you a better example.
Yeah.
Wow, I love Berserk and that Griffith hero. Shame that Guts guy who had such an easy life keeps ruining his scenes.
Oh.
My favorite part was when Gandalf told him, now is not the time to use that, Yugi.
Now is the time to use the Force, Harry.
If only Guts had listened to Gandalf and just left Xehanort alone, everything would have been fine.
I hate this because this literally happens at like some family gatherings when they think they're trying to be nice. And it's just like, please stop.
I can't believe Sora would bully Sasuke like that.
We all know it's because Sora is secretly jealous of Sasuke's crush on Riku.
True.
The worst thing is there's definitely people that have actually unironically fucking said that because of AMVs. That's the fucking worst part.
Yeah. True. But yeah, you understand my point where it's just like, it's not just that they're wrong. It's that they keep fucking talking about something they're wrong about.
Yes, I understand that. We just had a discussion.
I know. I just want to reiterate, because I like reiterating. That's what we do on this podcast. I say the same fucking shit over and over, and nothing changes.
Could you link the chapter so I can check the reviews?
Yeah, I already linked Nexus. Yeah, go. I already linked it. It's just scroll up. It's still scroll up.
Scrolling. Oh shit.
Still up.
Next slide was.
Jesus Christ.
How far up
We've
did
been
you-
here. We've been here for a while. I'll just
Parody.
relink it.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
We're
Alright,
gonna kill
let's
you.
see. Let me check the reviews here.
We're gonna kill you with hammers.
62 reviews.
Yeah. All right. Are all of them AI, or are any of them relevant? Are they all just good slop? Please more.
Dangerous this, and I have to say, solid ass. Feel you on Rockton Celestial Urge.
Is it just me that sign keeps breaking up for?
No, he's breaking up in general.
Yeah, he keeps breaking up. Nah, that doesn't work. Shit, I fucked it up.
Damn, we're used to hearing him break it. No, never mind.
Is he radioactive?
Radioactive!
Radioactive. Welcome to the new.
The reviews are all dog shit, and none
Yeah.
of them actually call him out on not knowing shit about bills or anything like that.
That's because these people are all Zoomers too. Going to
Yeah,
bed.
probably.
Shit's
I mean,
stupid.
the sheer fact you told me someone favorably compared it to Brockton Bay's Celestial Forge, which is another story I've gone on an over 4-hour rant about how fuck awful it is. Yeah, it pretty much tells you all you need to know about how fuck awful this story is.
Yeah.
So anyway, after just spending several thousand words talking about how he's got massive power issues and bill issues and he doesn't have any money, I picked up some takeaway from the closest restaurant.
Amazing.
Spending more money.
To take my mind off the chores. Not his mother's death. To take his mind off the chores.
The chores.
Of cleaning up the house. Yep. Oh, and his mother's death, also that, I guess.
Throwing
But
that out.
Yeah, but
mostly the chores. Yeah.
Sneaky, he's got chores.
I had not been hit as hard by her death as I expected to be.
Maybe it's because you're a sociopath.
Huh. Yeah, you're a sociopath, bud.
Whatever the reason, my head was very clear. Actually, the clearest it's ever been. It was like a weight weighing me down has disappeared.
Oh. That's...
Okay, Gary, certified sociopath, moving right along.
Oh, hang on. If
No,
he did
we're not hanging
no,
on.
no, 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 no,
No.
Hear me out.
No.
If he did trigger, the trigger could have altered mental state as
He didn't trigger,
so-
though. He got the celestial
he didn't.
blah blah blahs.
This guy
He got the celestial
quite literally
bullshit.
cannot trigger unless something like inconveniences him.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
then
hold
no.
on, I
he's
got-
sociopath.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna see if the AI will actually generate this image. Which, by the way, that's right. To everyone that did not see this image yet, I will now post the image here, even though no one might understand it. But it
There's
was
an
funny.
image.
It's the image.
The image.
The image.
The
That
image.
sounds ominous.
Yeah.
Ah, that image.
The image.
He worked so hard on that.
He worked so hard on that. He changed one letter and
Oh, all right.
But yeah, let's see if the AI will generate this new image. Generate a medic style image of a guy, shit, what do you call the art style of like Cyanide and Happiness? What would you call that art style?
Just
shitty
call
stick
it in the
figures.
style of cyanate.
Yeah.
Order of the Stick.
I mean, most of the AI should know what cyanide and happiness is.
What was
No,
the
it's
artist
trained
name
on-
for Cyanide and Happiness?
I don't know. Google.
Fuck you. I'll just edit the text here. In the style and happiness. Okay. Where guy A is telling guy B All right, let's see if it will generate this. I don't know if this will trigger its, scary ooh-woo filter.
Probably.
Oh, okay, so it accepted the cyanide and happiness caveat, which I think is what got it through. All right, it's generating now. All right, so while we wait for it to generate, we'll continue reading. Let's see. It was freeing to walk the streets this late. Sun disappeared. He's got his AirPods in with his music blasting.
Oh, so he can't afford bills, but he can afford AirPods. Huh?
Shut up! Shut up! Just let him keep going.
State of the account probably not be. I won't have any money to pay the bills for at least another 3 weeks. I have to go to work tomorrow. Reaching home, I used a torch while I brought out.
They're British.
It's a break, isn't it?
It's a stupid British person.
Too.
No wonder they don't know how tools work. Problem solved.
It's a fucking.
Did Sneaky
Okay.
just die?
No, I'm just.
He had a mental breakdown.
He's over it.
No, I don't.
I
Think he's
cannot
over it.
generate at this. Violates the content policies. Oh, come on! It's stick figures! I was telling it to generate the fucking cyanide and happiness style humor panel of, guy being like, hang on! Except the other guy is literally hanging from a noose.
Oh, that's why.
Probably
Yeah.
why it wasn't allowed.
I know, like I said, Torch.
Torch. Yep.
True,
Torch.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
He's British.
But, yeah, I just thought it would be funny. But, yeah, I kind of expected it wouldn't be able to generate it. That's all right. That's why I kept saying, I don't know if he'll be able to do it. I don't know if he'll be able to do it. Sounds terrifying. True.
British?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yes.
Blah, blah, blah. I didn't have, I got condolences messages. Wait, going through his phone. Wait, he's gonna be bro stealing electricity from work.
Yeah, I mean, that's obvious and normal.
Yeah.
I neglected all of my friends, cutting myself off from everyone else so I could work and sit by my mom's side. It was good to see they hadn't forgotten me completely. That's shocking.
I'm sad. Shut up.
I'm so sad my mom died. Anyway.
Anyway, I'm gonna steal her bedroom.
I'm gonna spend every waking
It's not her
hour by
shit.
her side as she slowly fucking stays awake for me in immense pain, staring at me, and I stare at her, and we don't have any conversation at all because I don't remember any of it. But I'm definitely going to be so distraught that I can't talk to anyone for 2 months straight because I'm spending all my time by my mom's side, who I immediately moved on from the death of.
Yes.
I'm totally stable, you guys.
I am very chemically stable.
And
I was a loner, preferring books and computers.
No.
I didn't do sports because I was a nerdy black kid who never got bullied.
Oh, shut up.
Did you know he's black?
He is?
No, I didn't know about that. Would you like to regale us
It
more?
didn't do any
Or do
favors
we
for
wanna
my
end the
social
fucking-
life. I can't
You don't
imagine
say.
why. I disposed of everything and went upstairs to sleep, but when I opened the bedroom door, I felt a presence again as I dropped my torch. Something colossal passing me by and my mind reaching out, and this time I was hit by the force of it, but I still wasn't strong enough to connect. Damn, what is happening to me? Was I under a parahuman effect? Was I being mastered? Anyway, so I'm gonna go to bed.
Why would you...
Don't worry about it.
know.
Don't worry about it.
Guys, conveniently, guess what his dead dad did? He was the leader of the dock workers union.
Oh my god!
Wow! Damn, that's crazy convenient.
Yeah, that's so wild. Not like we already have a character that already does that.
Yeah, what happened to that character then?
No one cares about that character.
Oh, he died. He
Danny
died
got
like
promoted
10
after
years
this
ago.
guy's dad
No,
died.
obviously, Danny was having a secret affair with
Clearly.
whatever this chick was, and that's why Taylor's
Wait,
mom really.
I'm sorry.
killed herself.
Alexander Thompson. Yeah, that's me. Turns out missing work for 2 days, even after notifying them that my mom died, was an express ticket to losing your job.
No, that
Nope.
will get you
That-
basement company.
Yeah, no, that's
But it's
That is
illegal.
so hilariously illegal.
Oh my god, this is an 18-year-old communist. I just
no,
realized.
it doesn't even matter.
No, they're British. They're an 18-year-old Brit.
Well, I mean, you did just say that.
Wow.
There is a bereavement period of usually between a few days and up to 2 weeks, depending on where you are and your circumstance.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I can tell you for a fact that Illinois, for close family members, so parents, grandparents, siblings, it's a minimum of 3 days. Your company can give you more, but they cannot give you less than 3 days, and those days have like they can be used 6 months from the date of an obituary. Like,
Yeah, I think my company gives us a maximum period of 2 weeks as long as we give notice.
I think I've got 10 days of bereavement leave on my workplace. It's literally called bereavement leave in case anything happens.
Yeah. I think my company is 5 paid days, and then the rest of the days are unpaid, but it's up to 2 weeks. Not starting from the date you leave, but literally labor weeks. So like a total of 14 business days.
Yeah.
And there's also
anyway, hilariously illegal. This person knows nothing.
Yeah, true. Who knew? Most certainly not me. I realized this was Brockton Bay, but surely missing 1 day wasn't enough to get you fired.
It's not.
It's literally not. Also,
how
unless you're such a
shit
unless you're such a shit worker that they are literally looking for any excuse.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
No, but you figure with the crime rates and everything else with Brockton Bay that they would be so desperate for people to work.
Well, I mean,
that,
it's
there
not
would
just
be
that
nothing
though.
you
Like,
could
even if
do.
they were looking for an excuse, quite literally, he's got proof of bereavement, and it's not like he lied to them, saying like, "Oh yeah, she just died." Like, he gave them notice. I do not see any court looking at that and saying the company was right. Like, there's no
Yeah.
way
Oh,
you
yeah,
would
no.
get away with that.
I'm saying Brockton Bay is in such bad straits that there would be almost nothing he could do as just not showing up for a month that would get him fired. Like
Yeah.
they should be that
Also, yeah,
desperate
that's
for
true.
employment.
You have to ask yourself why he was even hired in the first place, I guess. Very true, yeah.
Right.
Actually, it just might be selling phones and laptops wasn't an exclusive job, but surely I thought I built up enough rep to keep my job.
That's not how it works. You could tell me without telling me you have never worked a day in your life.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well,
blah blah.
yeah,
blah.
I mean, yeah.
They're British. They don't actually have jobs.
True.
He's British. He works at the shop.
Fish and chips, bruh.
I mean, to be fair,
sells
with
fish
the,
and
the,
chips.
the way that Britain works,
Yeah.
that might
Yeah.
actually be you.
Oh.
Listen.
Yeah.
What you don't
yeah.
realize is that when you take a job in Britain, you actually get a faction cloak, and
Oh,
every day you
true.
punch in, you build up one rep.
Yeah, you gotta build that rep. Yeah, that's true. Gotta wear the guild cloak, you know.
I have flashed Sneaky back to the dark times.
No, those were good times. It was really easy to get rep those days because I just play as a fucking Death Knight and fucking farm rep like no one's business because I was a goddamn Death Knight.
The dark times are the
Knights
current
were
times.
great. Death Knights are great.
Can't stop.
It
won't
is the
stop.
year 20. It is the year 2011. Death Knights are great. It is the year 2015. Death Knights are great. It is the year 2025. Death Knights are great.
Yep.
It is the year 2030. Death Knights are great.
It is the year 2077. Death Knights are great.
Still great.
Yeah.
Indeed. Anyway, so let's see here. What that meant is that I was now out of a job with a limited supply of cash. And no
Yeah, that explains
idea
how-
on where to start finding out. Oh god, he really is a goddamn alpha. Oh my god. I have been at home wallowing in self-pity
You've been doing more than wallowing in self-pity, brother. You've
when
been
I got a
marinating
call
in
from
it.
someone telling me I had documents to sign and I was to go to a fancy law firm. My name is Donald Self.
Whatever. Anyway,
I think we're done.
Blah blah blah. Your father left you money, trust account. When you reach age of majority, that's 18.
That's 18.
they're 18. Maybe that's why they. Oh, that's why they're having to sign the document.
Yes, but he was already in college before now, which means he
Well,
already
no,
met
but he
the
won't
age of
be-
majority a while back.
But he won't be
No, he was
18
so
until
smart.
February next year, he says. See? It's literally just there.
Wait, then how the fuck was he going to college at 17?
He was so smart, he skipped a grade or two.
But no, he's
Oh.
average. He's
But
average.
don't you
No,
know
I
he's
mean,
so
okay.
He was
average?
above average intelligence.
No, he was average
Okay.
intelligence. He was just more educated, which made him better than average.
Yeah, I guess. I will say, I mean, okay, it's possible if he was born, like, at the right time, like, if he's the
Sure.
youngest kid in his class, sure, he could be going to college at 17. This is the least objectionable thing in this entire stupid
I won't
story.
be 18 until February when your mother found out about her.
Oh my god,
Addition.
February. He was born in a leap year. He's actually 72 years old.
Oh,
you're
shut
right.
up.
Once you sign here, you're considered an adult. Therefore, you own the house, car, and any other properties. This contains.
It may
the
have been
license
left to
registered
you
in
by
your
you-
names.
For you, by your
certain
parents. What other
names.
properties that may...
A few minutes later, I walked out with all of the stuff. Oh my god. Why? You didn't even read the documents?
Nope.
What's reading? I don't do that.
I feel like this is just AI. I think this is an 18-year-old using AI.
No. Like I said, there is too much natural stupid going on here. I didn't know the first thing about cars, but even I knew the car sitting for over 10 years wasn't something that could get on the back on the road easily. I mean, it absolutely can. It just really depends on if you kept it in the garage the whole time. The worst thing that's going to happen to the car, if you didn't evacuate the gas from it, is you probably might need to get that fucking checked. But replace the
Change
oil.
the oil, replace the gas, replace the battery.
Yeah. Maybe check the spark plug.
Replace the fuel pump.
I would say, if it's been
fuel pump.
Spark plugs, if you're really paranoid, get the brakes checked.
No, the brakes.
I said if they're really paranoid.
Brakes would very much depend on tires as well. If it was too dry, the tires would crack, which would also mean the brakes would crack.
Yeah.
But as long as the
alternately
tires are fine,
too wet
really
and the brake pads could rust.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but again, the car was kept inside the garage ever since the dad died. So I mean, probably that means gas was probably left in it. So probably gonna have to get the gas tank checked, and then just get oil replacement. That's pretty much all you need to do. Battery,
at most
oil,
a couple $100.
gas.
Get it back on the road. Well, depending on the price of tires.
Garage in a coastal city. Yeah, but you have to keep in mind that if the garage is in use with a car in it already, and they're not of super rich means, it's probably a one-car garage, which means they're probably using the garage as a storage area and not as an area they travel through often, which likely means that the air in the garage is pretty stale overall, because most people don't actually ventilate the garage properly. That's usually only done if you actually have a father that's working with power tools, and even then, maybe.
I would say most people don't vent the garage properly because if they truly need to vent the garage, they just go, "I'll open the fucking door."
Yeah, exactly.
Open the garage door. Yep.
So, the amount of moisture that's actually getting into the garage is fairly limited, all things considered. Because you got to keep in mind they're also not in a in a shit area, so they're it's actually a good house, which means probably built correctly.
Yeah.
To an extent.
Anyway. Car's probably fine.
You can go to college at 16. Yeah, I know you can go to college at 16, but they have also never heard of a temp agency. True, you're right, LeMay. That they have never heard of a temp agency because they've never worked a job in their life.
They don't know how to use Google either.
I wouldn't blame them for not using it if they knew about.
In memory of my parents, I'll get the Impala, 1967 Impala. Wait, hold on. No.
Motherfucker, he got the supernatural Impala.
Guy fucking knew it. The second I saw Impala, I was like, no. No. Yup. Took me the rest of the day to finish up inside, leaving only the garage, lawn, and backyard. Oh, wait, actually, you know what? If he's not cleaning up the lawn, he's probably got so many fucking fines.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
No, dude.
HOA's no mercy.
He's in a city suburb of a well-to-do area. He's absolutely getting fined.
Yeah.
Listen,
yeah, okay.
Listen, HOAs are run by horrible people. They'd be like, "My mom died." You still need to keep the fucking lawn up, kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only joy they get out of life is ruining it for other people.
I was in Brockton Bay, sirens, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. My phone shut down and was out of power, so I couldn't order from the restaurants. Jesus Christ.
Oh, he's also getting delivery, so...
Yeah, I mean, he's ordering delivery every day for everything.
We've gone over that.
I'm going to have to find myself a handyman.
Or pick up.
Wait, he's gonna get a handyman to fix the stairs because they squeaked? Bro, you have so many more problems.
Yeah, squeaky steps.
Jesus Christ.
A handyman for the backyard. Whatever.
Top stair, knock on the door. Who would it be? Aggressive knocking. Eyes adjusted. Who's there? Brian. I almost collapsed in relief. Alex, you okay in there? Yeah, I'm good. Hey, cuz, what brings you around here? Don't you have powers? Cut off a while back. You should have called. We're happy to help you. I can handle it. Aisha's not here, is she? Aisha, why would she be here? Dad called me about Aisha's gone. Sorry I haven't seen her. Sorry for disturbing you. It's alright. Blah, blah, blah. What's up? Site crash, blah, blah, blah.
I created a site that tracked another person's phone.
Brian, you have the same phone as her, right? Yes.
Oh, that's...
Well, there is a website
Sure, whatever.
created in high school, and it can track another person's phone. Though it must be one you connect with a lot through messages. What? That fucking... What?
Don't even try. Just don't even try. Just don't even try. Just don't even try.
Okay, no, but like, look, I can understand, like, oh, you have to upload your contacts list, and that will let me trace it. It's like, okay, stupid, but fine. But it's like, oh, no, you have to send a lot of messages to them to trace them. Like, what? What?
Hey.
Did this dude vibe code a website? Is this where all of his money went? Has he been spending money keeping this website online the whole time?
Probably.
So it finally gave you cancer?
Yes, it gave me fucking cancer.
And that's
so
where we end
angry.
the stream. That's where we end the stream.
No, there's more. We have to finish. I have to get angry.
No, we don't. You can just... Oh, my God.
We can just end stream. End it.
I took his phone and opened the browser. I put the website in and logged in.
To finish this
I put in the website. I put in Aisha's phone number, and the site started tracking it down. Basically, our phones are connected not just through the network, but through phone system. Those numbers you contact the most are imprinted on the phone?
Just no. Sign. No. Shut up. Everybody shut up. Shut up.
Let him finish.
And can be connected to again under the rights. They've made a fucking Ouija board? A digital Ouija board?
What'd you say? You just flashbangs about words.
No. Stop fishing.
My website manifests the circumstances to reconnect the phones.
It came to the website in a dream.
What in the absolute fuck is going on?
How does the code work? I made it the fuck up.
It manifests the circumstance.
Its circumstances get manifested. It quantumly re-entangles the phones.
Oh my God.
Okay, anyway, just keep going.
It should be easy to create a link to her phone, so long as it's switched on. Wait, huh? Unfortunately,
Sneaky, the ghost in the machine needs electricity to travel. Be
Wait,
quiet.
no, it gets worse. Unfortunately, if the phone has a firewall, it won't work.
That's not how that works.
I'm sorry, I can't manifest the quantum entanglement because the firewall is blocking me.
Quantum entanglement stopped by a firewall. What?
Yep.
This dude is on par with Riri.
Yeah.
This is the most basic phone tracker I could make.
Basic.
Basic. I only manifest quantum entanglement out of usage in printing.
I'm sorry, did he really just say quantum entanglement?
No, he actually hasn't said quantum entanglement, but that is what he's saying. He hasn't used the word, probably because he hasn't looked it up in a thesaurus yet, but it is what he's saying. It took a few seconds before a pin appeared over the Google map. Zooming in, I found my eyebrows right. Wait, what do you mean you just have a map of the city that's updated live? Oh my god, she went to the Palanquin. That's not how you spell that either. That's
Alan Quinn.
It's a nightclub.
Yeah, I know.
It's just a fucking nightclub. Like,
though I could
there's nothing actually
understand
bad at that
Brian's
club.
frustration at having his 13-year-old sister in the club. How she got in, we could only guess. Good luck. Yeah, I need it.
How the fuck do you think?
Just ask me if you ever need help, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Now in the privacy of the bedroom, I was free to freak out about my circumstances. Oh my god, I'm a cape. I'm a cape with the power of never getting exhausted, or I can't get bored while working, and only need the bare minimum of sustenance or sleep. Wait, what?
Huh?
Huh? Wait, huh?
No,
What?
let's just keep. No. Let's just keep going.
What?
Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going.
What did he trigger?
I don't know. Let's just keep going and see what happens. Maybe they'll explain it.
Did we just new scene post trigger?
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
Also, all that technological stuff happened in the equivalent of 2011, and that's actually
Yes.
canon one.
Yes.
Fuck me.
Yes. Also, by the way, they don't have satellites because the fucking Simmer
Yeah,
killed them
Simmer
all.
took them all out.
Yeah, so somehow he's got a updating live map of a satellite feed of a city that doesn't have either of those things, that can quantumly track a phone that you've messaged a bunch through sympathetic entanglement. Don't worry, it's a basic phone tracker. It's the easiest thing you could make.
Anyway,
power of
I'm a
average
cape. Blah
intelligence.
blah blah.
So anyway, yeah, he's a cape, I guess. I don't know when that happened, but it did. Now, I wasn't a cape geek because he hated them, but even I knew what a trigger event was, except no one does. I knew for a fact I never experienced a trigger event in my entire life. I have never had a bad day in my life.
Are you sure?
You know,
about that?
we're just the mom death, the cancer, the father being a bloody mess with one arm and one leg, with his stomach
Mr.
hanging
Everett
out.
Adonis
None of that was a bad day in his life.
Well, no,
Nope.
Sneaky, of course he triggered. He has no AC.
Oh, you're right. He couldn't afford to buy KFC. What was my
AC,
classification? Oh.
I said
Amazing.
I said AC, Sneaky.
Sneaky, let
Sneaky
me
just went straight
win.
to KF.
Honestly, it didn't matter. I had no intention of telling people about my powers or dressing up like a hero. It changed nothing in my life.
Are you sure about
Okay.
that?
Firstly, I would use my new money to pay for utilities and then take care of the lawn and then re-enroll in college. And by the time I finished college, I would be able to get a job.
Nah.
Bo
Okay.
doesn't know.
And then I felt a familiar presence again. Wait, my power was evolving, and suddenly I felt a rush of knowledge. Suddenly I had years of experience designing clothes. Nope, I'm going to sleep.
Close.
Close.
Oh.
Jump chain perks this chapter. No,
Okay.
no. no, 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 fuck off.
Poor Etten over here having a breakdown.
I just hate these authors.
Yes. As one should.
I'm
There's
curious
just
what Power City Games have. My life as a
am-
teenage robot putting. Oh.
We're done. We're done. The chapter's done.
We're done.
Yep. Call it.
I feel like I've gotten
There's
stupider.
nothing else to look at here. We
Yeah.
all have.
Headline, Sneaky.
We've all lost brain cells.
You
from
know what
this.
the worst part is? You know what the next story on the list is?
What?
What?
No.
Another
Worm
Celestial
Celestial
Grimoire. And no one ever
Grimoire
will.
OC.
Nope.
Another
No.
Celestial Grimoire story.
No,
I
no.
blame Dark Wolf Shiro. I blame Dark
No,
Wolf
literally,
Shiro.
look at this.
Say-
Worm CYOA,
Sneaky,
Libromancer
Sneaky.
system,
We know.
Worm Forge, Worm Celestial Grimoire, Worm Forge, Worm May, fucking another Celestial Grimoire,
Why is it so popular with Worm?
another Celestial Grimoire,
I-
another Celestial Escalation. Fuck you, Shiro. That one's actually kind of funny. Fucking the MP3 story.
Is that Taylor the guy who made Taylor?
The guy who wrote Taylor Varga, yeah. This one's Vespa. She gets bug powers. Bet you didn't see that coming. There's something very weird going on with the bug powers, though. I'm sure there are. I'm sure there.
I'm not gonna read it though.
No,
She's
I'm not
making
gonna read
Necron
it.
Scarabs. Everybody go home.
Probably. Yeah. So anyway, this is just. This was awful.
Right, I think we took off.
But
No,
there's,
we
there's
got.
always more.
This
Yeah.
this
so
entire story just broke my will.
At least we know if we go into the worm section, we're guaranteed to get the system square on the bingo.
Oh God, yeah, we are. Yeah, we
Right.
definitely are. Jesus Christ. Anyway, yeah. So come back on Tuesday because there is always more, and yeah, somehow.